Yeah, I'm gonna need a drink for this one. Welcome to EGFC, guys. Woo! It's week 12. We got a spicy one. Happy Mardi Gras, happy Fat Tuesday, happy Black History Month. It's me, it's Beautiful Crow, it's him, it's Cap, it's the Captain Crow Show, and we got a nice, spicy game today for y'all.
Spicy might be a little bit underselling it there, Crow. So we do have Villanova versus Howard University. Howard University, obviously newer into this EGF scene, but we do have a bit of an interesting setup for you today. It would appear that both teams have, or I believe Villanova actually, noticed that there's 4 of these characters out of the 5 are the same, and both of these teams have agreed to do mirror matches for 4 out of 5 of these sets. So we're going to be starting with a Pokemon Trainer Ditto to kick off the night.
Oh, this is going to be so dope. Like, on one hand, the competitive integrity is questionable, but on the other hand,
they agreed to it,
sure. But like, oh man, this is like true grassroots FGC type situation where it's like, bro, I can beat you on your own character type situation. It's like, bro, I play this better. Let me show you the tech. Like, this is the amount of tomfoolery I love and admire so much. And shout out to both of these squads for actually agreeing to do this. So,
yeah, makes our jobs easier though. Don't talk about the matchups. Yeah. Hey, it's the same characters.
It's the same character.
Does Pokemon Trainer beat Pokemon Trainer? I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, who's gonna start what? It's some little micro details that are gonna come down to play in this, and I'm excited to get into it because I want to see who's going to be talking the most smack in the server, in the chat about, yeah, see, this is why you need to lab your PT, like, this is why you need to lab your Falcon, this is why you need to lab this, because I got your number every single step of the way. And it's going to be so dope. But yes, as you see underneath, it is Villanova University versus Howard University. Howard still new to the scene, to the squad, to the group. They had a very impressive showing last week, even though they did fall. Honestly, they did have some pretty great players. Like, I really do love Esquire's Greninja. Vexel's Zelda, she does very well with that character, but Simford, he's starting off hot. You got to lead the pack, lead by example, you know? So maybe he could take out Dan? I don't know, because Daniel the Manual is quite the manual.
I mean, we're going to find out in a couple minutes here. Now, Crow, here's what I'm waiting for.
Okay.
What I'm waiting for is to get halfway through this and have the losing team be like, "Oh, we're counter-picking." Because I feel like there's going to be a certain point where someone's going to be down a bunch of points and be like, it's not worth it anymore. But so I'm interested to see if we follow all the way through. Again, there's been a handshake and chat, as it were, to this silly arrangement. But, we'll see if they actually stick it all the way through. Again, it is going to be Pokemon Trainer Ditto starting. We will be starting on Pokemon Stadium 2, of course, because, I mean, where else are you going to have the Pokemon Trainer Ditto? I mean, come on.
It writes itself. Like, they're going to do Pokemon Stadium, they're going to counterpick Kalos, and they're going to go back to Pokemon Stadium. I can see it now. I can literally see it happening. If that is
Pokemon Stadium 1.
If that's exactly what's going to happen, I will, I'll explode. It's like the gift of prophecy was wasted for this night alone, apparently, but not the lottery tickets I wanted. But as we're saying, they're getting into it, button check, making sure we're doing this for production's sake, making sure everybody has the correct tag so we can identify them, so we're not messing up on our end, to make sure we're calling the action cohesively, coherently, because it's Ditto Day.
It is Ditto Day. Yeah, actually, that is a good point, Crow. Shout out to both of these teams for making sure the tags are identifiable, because it's already hard enough sometimes when you have these situations and you have the production just flipping stuff around real quick and we're trying to call it, but it's going to be a million times harder when both of these characters are the same and we don't know what color they're choosing. So, we just got to figure it out as we go.
Exactly. So, luckily, we will have that taken care of, and there shouldn't be anything too crazy happening aside from this terrible Tuesdays. That's not what I want to read in chat. Okay, but yeah, stalling for time.
Well, appear to be the case. Looks like we have a little bit of a technical difficulty coming off from Howard. Looks like the switch bricked. So Trying to get that fixed real quick. You know, I was real confident saying that I could tell the time before we started.
It's getting away from us just a little bit.
We're here. Hey, we could talk. Crap, I have to bring out some of these topics I was holding for later.
Yeah, you know, this is where you like get the script, start flipping through it. It's like, oh god, what do we talk about? I feel like a comedian on stage and like their first night at open mic night. It's like, so how about that Super Bowl?
Oh, and I'm sinking on stage hard. Rihanna, stage look like Battlefield, right, guys?
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
Man, internet was
seen that on Twitter 20 times. That was great. I liked it. The 13th time I saw it.
Yeah, the speed in which they cranked out the stage meme was actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie, because that's just like.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm reading
it.
You're okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Things are happening. I will tell you that.
Apparently, we have ejected the SD card and are re-downloading Smash.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Whew. Okay. Rock and roll.
This is almost comical at this point.
You know. No, it's not even almost. This is you know, what is that book? Series of Unfortunate Events. Was it Terrible Tuesdays?
No, there's one that's just called. Are you talking about like the Lemony Snicket thing?
Yeah, the Lemony Snicket thing. Yeah.
I think it's just called A Series of Unfortunate Events. Or I know the movie is.
Each of the books has like a different like title.
Oh, I didn't know it was like a series.
Yeah, the alliteration. Bro, what? Those were my books.
Listen, I read Percy Jackson exclusively.
Exclusively, okay.
Exclusively.
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid getting bullied for reading like 4 books a week, but you know, like I get it.
I'm learning about Poseidon. What's Zeus up
Honestly,
to, you
bro,
know?
I'm telling you, Poseidon was like one of the biggest Chad Smiths. Like, yeah, I got a motorcycle. It's like, what? Like,
and in the movie, Poseidon wore a blazer,
blazer
over a hoodie.
Yeah, you know he was making sure you knew he was from New York, because like
who chose that?
That's some foolishness only they do. I'm calling out everyone in the Northeast. Why are you wearing jackets over jackets?
Sorry, there's so many of these books. I didn't know this series was so long.
Yes! It's one of the marquee children's series. Like, you read that. Like, it was like Harry Potter, Series of Unfortunate Events, Junie B. Jones, Artemis Fowl had like 30 books for no reason. Yeah, there was just lots of books. But yeah, the Series of Unfortunate Events, each of the different books had like an alliteration title with it. And it was like...
There's 13. Oh, I get it, because like unlucky number.
Unlucky number 13. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Big brain plays here. As we are still working through the technical difficulties, guys.
Production, if you want, we could show match and I could just play you in stream at this point. We are unfortunately again just trying to get these technical issues solved. I mean, a lot of the times I do say happens to the best of us, happens to the rest of us. This one certainly is a little more out there in terms of that, but hey, mistakes do happen. It is what it is. Just got to roll with the punches.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of punches right now. It's like you're staring down the barrel of a Star Platinum or something.
It actually hit. Oh, okay, all right.
It's auto. You know what I mean?
Oh, they have rivals on their Switch, Crow.
Oh. Love that.
So they've never played with another human before, I guess. Because that game is dead on the Switch.
Yeah, specifically on the Switch. Yeah, yeah. I still get a few matches on Xbox because I play on Xbox and not PC because I'm a masochist, I guess.
You're doing that to yourself. you gotta play it on PC. That's where it's at.
Well, yeah,
I get beat by Masters players constantly.
Yeah, like because I had it. Because Game Pass, blah blah blah, etc. moved over and everything. Yeah, but it's like we're modding everything, Creator Studio, and I'm just like, oh god, here we go.
Also, it's easier, I think, for Roa Studios to push out updates to Steam versus like consoles.
Yeah, which was a lot of surprise when it moved to consoles in general. Shout out Dan Fornaci. Let me play Rivals 2, please. Yeah,
I thought it was Fornaci.
Nah, it's just an ongoing meme on how to incorrectly pronounce his last name. Every single chance people get, and he memes on himself. Yeah, no, it's literally it.
I'm a bad habit of that. I learned the other day that I've been saying concertina wrong. I've been saying concerta. I don't know why. Like, I looked at the words, I saw C-O-N-C, and I was like, I got the rest of this figured out, baby.
You know what?
That's in there. I'm doing great.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I'll give you that one because English is a terrible language.
I just didn't know it was so horrifically wrong. Someone had pointed it out to me. I was just playing my games, and they're like, you know, it's concertina, right? I was like, no. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's off of the musical instrument. You didn't know it was a musical instrument, right?
Yeah, man.
You see it in like all those old Disney movies. I think in like Hunchback of Notre Dame, one dude's playing. It's like it's like the middle of like an accordion slash. Yeah, it's a small little ditty. It's very old English, old French.
All right, so now I'm more confused now. Hold on.
About what?
So like the barbed wire, or I guess it's razor wire. It is different.
Yeah.
Is called concertina wire. What does that have to do? Which one was named first, and how? Why do they relate to each other?
They named it after the instrument because if you look at it when it's bundled, it literally is that like coil-esque type situation.
Oh.
Because whenever you buy it, it's in those big old coils and those big old bundles, and like when it spirals out, it's the same motion as a concertina. Because accordions. We're giving everybody just like a big old history lesson.
Yeah, I'm like reading the Wikipedia right now. I'm really trying to figure this out. It's just not making sense in my head.
So you have a concertina. It's an accordion-esque instrument, except it's round. It's cylindrical.
Okay, I'm with you.
The way that it's shaped. Unlike most accordions, which are more like, I guess, brick-ish, the way those are, and they're larger. Concertinas are smaller and have that more like rounder shape. Concertina wire is called that because of its round accordion-esque shape that has that same, look to it. That same, like, whenever you pull it apart or compress it together, it looks like the instrument.
I guess. Kinda. I don't know. I'm looking at the instrument. It's just not looking the same to me. I don't know. This is the worst cast I've done by far. What game is this again? What are we doing?
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Just keep it up. We're supposed. Okay, so by the way, we are still doing Villanova versus Howard U.
We're still playing Smash.
Just in case you're trying to keep score. We just had a little bit of tech difficulties trying to get everybody into the lobby.
Oh man, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Wow. This is just. We're trying, chat. We are doing our best. It sounds like we are actually
in lobby, in button check, doing stuff.
It sounds like we're getting just right there. So, we're getting close. We're running out of stuff to talk about. No, please, come on.
I mean, I say that on the daily, but like.
Oh, okay. I thought
he was just saying for exposition.
I thought we just had another issue. I was like, no, please.
I mean, right. I'm expecting it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely expecting it.
Yeah, I do. If Howard does watch this back, I do want to clarify. It's all lighthearted and funny games here. We're all chilling here. No big deal.
Yeah, start late, end late. More games, more time for fun. Yeah, speaking of fun.
This will unfortunately push us back a bit, but it's alright, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we got this. No worries at all. But as we did say, it is the Pokemon Trainer Ditto between Big Daniel, the manual from Villanova, and Simpward on Howard. Alright, and we're off to the races.
Now, I'm a little surprised that neither of these people instantly swapped Pokemon, so I feel like Squirtle has a difficult time comboing Squirtle, but I guess also you don't want to swap into a Pokemon that gets comboed easily.
Yeah. I mean, they're just, like I said, they're trying to see who's better on, every single facet. And unfortunately, Squirtle does mix up. Not only does he have the type advantage over Charizard, but he will speed blitz Charizard expeditiously. The Ivysaur matchup is a little different though, because like Ivysaur just hits harder and has a decent time keeping up with the Squirtle. But now they're just going through the motions. Early Squirtle, mid-range Ivysaur, late game Charizard. It looks like they're not even caring about the mistyping or the sort of like speed mismanaging. They're like, nah, follow the blueprint now.
Do the whole thing in a Ditto.
Yep.
We have our first Charizard coming out, and it's not from the team with a percent deficit, as you might expect, but that big back air showing us why maybe you're picking the Charizard in that situation. 100% before hit, that tipper is going to do a lot of work into that Ivysaur.
Yeah, well, I'll drink to that one. All right, then the first blood will be for Simpward, for Howard, if you are paying attention. But now he gets this drill going, tries to get off of it. Okay, Smash comes out. Let's see if the typing advantage pays off here. Down air. Okay, switch Ivysaur for Ivysaur. Current leader, Pokemon trainer, in red. That means Howard is slightly ahead right now. Still on 3 stocks. 106% though. Can definitely get got if there's like, a forward smash or an up smash. Will definitely kill from this percent. A little bit of a dodge game here as Razor Leaf goes out. Looks for the Vine Whip as well. Ooh. Wait, what? What was that hitbox?
Howard with another early swap here, although again, maybe not quite that early considering how well it worked out for them last time. That big F smash, actually maybe the swap coming just in time, as that's not going to do much to Charizard, but 152.
Body.
This big dragon sitting at max rage here, and we're looking at 2 on the screen right now. I think an up throw will do it. Oh, I did call it out. We are going to see it coming out of the other side, but not quite going to get there.
Yeah, he has to Flare Blitz, right? Surely. Oh no, the very, very weak slow get up will be retaliated on. Good job, Dan the man. Gonna make that happen. Put them at a 2-2. But unfortunately, Villanova is very high in the damage score right now.
Yeah, this is definitely basically a full stock lead at this point. We need to see Villanova put in a lot of work on this Charizard this stock if we're going to see this comeback happen. Good start already. Forward tilt into the Flare Blitz.
Oh, wow.
73. This is getting closer to an even game here, Crow.
If that down air connected, that really would have sealed the deal. Unfortunately, it won't be the case as Simpward will go, or Daniel Emmanuel rather will go flying. Simpward really good on getting that stock finished off. And now they're secure ahead. Unless, ooh, that was close. Vine Whip, all right, saves the day. Let's see if they can do this. Edgard, he goes to the offstage down air. He's looking for that spike. Always is on this Ivysaur. Let's see if Simpward can keep this up. Okay. 133%.
Surprised to see Howard staking the Ivysaur, but maybe feeling that they have a better odds at getting this stock off of the Ivysaur. Gonna find the Razor Leaf into the Vine Whip, but not gonna get much for it, unfortunately. 158. I imagine we'll see the Charizard swap suit as Villanova trying to take one out of Howard's playbook and going for the early Charizard swap.
Run up shield. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm really expecting Dan to just hit a Flare Blitz just to end this. Looks for a down air. Not gonna land that, unfortunately. But yeah, at this point, you just gotta go for the Hail Mary. Look for the up smash. Not quite there. Jump up air, nope. Ooh, gets the grab though. Up air? Or up throw? No, just a forward throw actually. Okay,
interesting choice there, but maybe. Ooh.
Oh no. That's gonna put them at 1-1, but percent does come into play here. And super effective moves. Did they take more damage? Question mark? I don't think so. That'd be crazy if they added that mechanic advantage. Like, could you imagine?
it kind of is, but it's very, very minor, and I think it really only works with like stage hazards, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I just need to see a Flare Blitz do like, or a Flamethrower do like 30 extra damage to Simpward right now because he's Ivysaur.
2x. But already, Villanova is off the top of the screen. We're going to see Howard pull this first game away in this Pokemon Trainer Ditto. Bro, this is hard to cast with 2 of the same characters on the screen.
Bro, my eyes are glued to the screen. I'm just like, oh, which one of them that there? Oh,
That's one of them, I'm pretty sure.
That's one of them. Having to do like triple checks between the name, the tag, the character.
Yeah, getting the first hit on that back air, kind of making Daniel the Manual just kind of free fall there, and getting the up air to follow up was so big. But this early swap to Charizard worked out much better than I would have thought, honestly, because this big tipper back air killing at just 100%. That's basically center stage, honestly. You're only 2 feet to the right.
Yeah, like look at that, like absolutely destroying. It's just really good idea to get that switch. We talked about at one point where they're going to go with, different Mons, different Pokemon at different stages. And I mean, it just showed, like it's the small things. I say whenever it's in a mirror matchup, it comes down to the small things and who adapts how. But yeah, I mean, Charizard just better, I guess.
Yeah, they're built different. I am interested how the Charizard swaps kind of came out in this match. I think we saw them come out in ways that we aren't usually used to seeing them. We saw them come out for these big sweep and kill moves as opposed to the survivability that we're used to seeing, right? A lot of people like to just stick to the Ivysaur, do the Squirtle for those low percents, Ivysaur for everything else, and then Charizard as your last resort at high percents. But seeing more active Charizard usage, maybe it's a Ditto thing, but maybe it's just both of these players really enjoyed the Charizard playstyle.
Yeah, maybe indeed, as we are getting into it. Ooh, man. Lots of damage coming out already. Daniel the Manual putting the pedal to the floor. Gonna get as much in on Simboard as he can. Now remember, Howard is up 1 after that last match. Looking for that 2-0. Not trying to get into Game 3. Less we need is Dittos that go to Game 3. Looking in this one very quickly as he's staying on the Ivysaur now. Very good job. But like I said before, Ivysaur does a decent job of keeping up with the speed and slipperiness of the Squirtle. And now Daniel the Manual's actually going to switch as they're both in the 60s. Simboard's a little bit nicer with it as he will. Ooh, nice down air. Okay, the dodging coming out. There's release meeting in the air.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of what we're expecting out of Ivysaur Dittos, right? A lot of this side B, a lot of this zoning with the up airs and the down airs. There's a lot of aerial zoning, honestly.
Yeah, but the Vine with the tipper! We'll get Simplord the first stock in this exchange. See how much he can keep this going as we are under the second stock of Dan. Ooh, good shit. But does not block the second part of the waterfall.
Unfortunately not able to do so, but Simboard still surviving on the Charizard, down 91%.
Okay.
But probably just trying to hold on to the stock for as long as possible as you're already up the stock, so might as well juice it for as much as you can. And Charizard is definitely a character that is good at juicing stocks, right? Able to do these very high good down throw. Unfortunately, the up smash not going to connect there. Just a little bit of a platform tomfoolery, but 28% on Daniel the Manual. Simboard's starting to run away with it. We need to see this stock taken pretty soon before something like this happens.
That could do it. That could. He's so off stage. Okay, he's going to go for the switch. Meets him in the down air. Okay, both can use Sky Attack to get back to stage. Very nice job indeed.
I think we could have seen a neutral air out of Howard take the stock, but instead it's going to be Daniel the Manual taking the first stock for Villanova, evening this game out in stock counts, but not in percent, unfortunately, as 81% already on Villanova in the second stock.
Yep. Let's see how well he can keep this up. We got Simboard with the dark blue shell, Daniel the Manual in the light shell. Two little aqua turtles beating the crap out of each other. So entertaining.
I would say so.
It's every time they hit, just Squirtle. Oh, speaking of, so like Pokemon is in its like final season right now. Like Ash is back in Kanto visiting all his old Pokemon and whatnot. How about the Squirtle squad? They gave up battling to become like movie stars. And like,
I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Sorry, stuff's happening on the stream. So Howard losing a lot of percent there, but able to find the stock before Villanova was. I didn't think we were looking for a comeback here from Villanova, but Simboard able to hold on for just a little bit longer.
Yeah, and you can see Daniel the Manual fishing for that back air, that really strong back air. Not going to be quite the case here. How long can he survive? Ooh! Using the Seed Bomb to float just a little bit before he lands. Nice Razor Leaf to get there. I think the Vital Whip could have connected, or did he use it already? A little unsure on that last one, but that will be the stock loss for Simboard and Howard. Now they're both down to 1-1. And the manual on 80 though, eating a lot of damage. Let's see what Simper can make happen.
Absolutely, Simper looking to close this one out in 2, but Daniel Emmanuel not going to let that happen if they can stop it. Big down there, but not going to get much more for it. Forward air, maybe looking for the Vine Whip here, but the switch actually going to do wonders for Villanova there, as we are both on the charge. And that tower spot down there is going here the game for Howard and the match. First ditto of the day. It's going to go to Howard University.
Woohoo! Howard on the board here. Really good play, but let's just Simper. Just point blank range, short hop, hits it. Absolutely insane. But yeah, Simper. I really liked his Ivysaur play better than Daniel Emmanuel's, and that's what got a lot of the advantages going in this game. But the Squirtle was very nice too. So I mean, once again, it comes down to those micro things. Like, look at this. Just barely hitting.
Yeah, I want to say that Daniel was looking for the roll in there. I think we see a lot of people roll just out of the Flame Breath, whether you're Charizard or Bowser. Same idea. Right. And I think maybe just looking for the run back, catch the roll, F tilt, play it safe, but that short hop down air is definitely going to do it. As this, no, this is the first stock. Okay. I was going to say, I'm interested to see once we get to the stock where they fell. I'm not entirely certain how that happened, but yeah, big side beam to the Vine Whip. Oh, that beautiful sweet spot too. So we'll just itching forward just a little bit to make sure they get that.
Oh man, I love mirror matches like this though. Like going down all the way to the final stock. Sure, it wasn't like as close as you might have wanted it to be, but it definitely was closer than I expected it to be from both these players. I mean, I don't know if that's just because playing a mirror match is difficult, or if both of them were just actually that good at the character.
I think a little bit of column A, column B, right? I think both of these characters, both these players rather, definitely are very practiced on the PT, definitely practitioners of the Pokemon trainer, if you will. Is this? No. Oh, yeah, yes it is. Okay, so it was the side B, forward air. Oh, didn't go for the Vine Whip, and then just swapped too slow because the aerial locked them out for so long.
Yeah, I was wondering if he had used the Vine Whip there or not, but yeah, the aerial lockout definitely coming back to bite him in the butt there. Unfortunate, because I feel like if he survived that, maybe there might not have been a second stop.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could have seen that going a lot better, honestly, if that had been survived. I'm not even trying for the uppie there, but I think, I'm not a Pokemon trainer player, so probably knowing better than just like, yeah, it's not going to reach, not even going to bother trying to give him the clip, as it were.
Give him the clip!
Oh, looks like we've got the Pac-Man Ditto coming up next.
Oh, God.
This is, this one I expect to be slower than the last one we just saw, because Pokemon Trainer, much more dynamic character. Don't get me wrong, Pac-Man has the sauce. I'm not going to pretend that character doesn't have the sauce, but most of the time I think we're just going to watch some hydrants get thrown, and then we're going to walk behind them, charge up some bonus fruit. I think that's just going to be the name of the game for this Ditto between these two players. For Howard University, it is going to be Yango, and for Villanova University, it's going to be Tricky.
Yeah, so we say it's going to be slow, but both of these two play Pac-Man pretty aggressively. I'm not going to lie. This could be a lot more surprising than we originally thought, as we are going to get straight into it. They said, you know what?
Look at that.
Look at that. Off the bat. They're right up in the mix immediately.
Like I will say, they did both immediately charge. I think we're both right. Because they both immediately charged bonus fruit, but they did both charge Galaga. So they're going for the combos.
They're going to go straight for each other's throats. Not even waste any time. No, let's not settle on formalities, Mr. Wayne, as the line goes. And they're just going to go straight into it. And, they have not stepped on the brakes at all. This game is, you can run up shield, go straight into it, forward smash. With the ghosties, they're charging for it. Oh, man. Who's going to get to the bell first? Who's going to get to the magic first? What's going on?
Well, Villanova is going to be holding this bell now, we know. Oh, gonna miss it there, but now we're out of the weird. Oh, not gonna find it there. Yeah, the part of the bell, and we see this with T a lot, top Pac-Man player out of Japan, is holding it and waiting, right? That pressure that you can have with that bell, knowing that someone's holding that, waiting for you to make a mistake. We saw Villanova use it a little quickly, and we saw Yango actually hit, but unfortunately not get much for it. Gonna miss the side B, and ooh, big tech coming out from Tricky here. This is a pretty stressful situation, but Yango only sitting at 64%.
Oh my God, he's not dead
super
yet.
worried about it yet.
Yeah, looking for it. Oh, wait a minute. Tricky, show me something new. Show me something fancy. We can get that lead in. Not gonna get anything off the fire hydrant. Didn't go fire. No! Oh, you better okay. Playing around it is so key. And you know, both of these players, they know, so they know what to expect. Okay, that will be it expiring now. Tricky. At a very high 152. Floats over. I don't know what Yango was looking for there, but unfortunately, not gonna net him any answers. Ooh. This is just past the bell at this point.
This is whoever finds the bell first. Turbo. I imagine we're gonna see some other bonus fruit come out as well. I believe the melon kills and the apple.
Melon, apple, and bell are just your keys right now. Also, the key itself is pretty tricky. Ooh! We'll boot the Gallagher right off him. It floats up, you fool!
Yeah, and Tricky, back at the 0%. So Yango going to be looking for these Galagas again. Just trying to get this early percent combos, but already at 50%. Maybe looking for some of these bells here now. Oh, gonna get the key actually. We might see an early kill here and put Howard up 3 stocks to 1. Not gonna find the key. Gonna get the tech there is Tricky. But still, pretty precarious situation. A little grab the bell, but I believe that's not Villanova's bell. There's still a second one in the woodworks. Ooh, there's a bell situation going on right now. Tricky at 109. Can he get back to stage with this? Honestly, he can't. Did he just save his life? Yango. You gotta know when to call it, my boy. I think the trampoline would have gotten them there still.
You think so? Maybe second bounce, yeah. Oh man, you're looking for it. Okay. This is so crazy. Yango's still on 3 stocks. Oh, not gonna get him. Looks for the second one. Just barely living here. Wow, was that the key?
But was the key popping the hydrant too? 170 on Tricky here versus 135 on Yango. A lot of rage on both of these players, so I can't imagine both of these stocks are gonna, we gotta be losing 1 stock soon. Actually, Yango's gonna be throwing the key away. Not sure if that was on purpose, but big F tilt finally gonna seal the deal. Here we go. Yeah, 3 stocks to 1.
He's still alive.
Yango's gonna be holding on here, and it's worth noting. We gotta take keep an eye on that clock.
159.
Right, we might actually go to time in this. I don't see Yango really doesn't have. Ooh, actually, unfortunately, got an SD under Pokemon Stadium too there.
No!
But yeah, Yango doesn't have a lot of incentive to really approach too super heavily, and if Tricky can't find the way in, then we could absolutely see this go the way of Howard in time.
Yeah, absolutely, and honestly, Yango with that SD is just keeping it going. Like the one true king of Pac-Man, I guess, is doing the best he can right now to finish this last stock off. A lot more frantic fighting than we originally thought was going to be happening. We said it'd be a bit of a slower game this series, but it has been it's basically been on bumper since second number 1. It's just that the kill percentages have not been there, and like fishing for those kill moves has not been the best by either players, as they've been just jockeying around the bell, the apple, or the melon, or the fire hydrant whenever it comes out. He got him in the air. Oh my god!
Oh,
it did kill him!
Going to do the trick.
No
Tricky's
way.
still alive. Stalling at the top of the stage here with the side B and the hydrant. Big gentleman jab combo coming through though. 139 that down air. Not quite going to do the trick, but 149. Tricky can't hang on for much longer. We're going to see if Yango can take it right now with this back here. Not quite going to find it, but maybe going to force him under the stage. No. Not quite going to do it, but going to take... Oh, the melon. Actually going to find Yango. They swapped somewhere in the middle there. I didn't notice it. I think it was on the ledge.
Switch places. You got to look for the gloves. Look for the boots.
Tricky very, very low below the stage here. Off the side of the stage with that weak hit neutral air, 177 post hit. Yeah, you're not surviving that, unfortunately. And our third game of the night total is going to go once again, I believe, to Howard University, right? I Howard so easily.
Howard up for 2, just absolutely doing the thing. They said, you threw the Ditto Gauntlet down. This is what you get. This is what you pay for. And honestly, it it was close, but it was like, that's one of those you can be like,
combo.
not even close, buddy. What a combo. What a
That
sick
combo.
combo.
Yeah, that was really sick, actually. I didn't even notice that. But good stuff coming out from Yango to either know that that works or just recognize that the combo, you know, the potential was there. Yeah, Big Apple also coming out from that first game. Yeah, that was definitely, like you said, Crow, faster than I was expecting a Pac-Man Ditto to go. As we see the Galaga charge again, instantly.
Again, immediately.
I think
every single time.
One of the biggest differences we're seeing in these Pac-Man is that Tricky, I feel like, is so much more willing to just throw whatever bonus fruit is being charged. You know, just get more hitboxes, more projectiles on the stage, while Yango's being a little more, you know, withholding a little more, maybe being a little smarter with it, which I think is the way to go if you're going to play Pac-Man. I think you have to be a little smart with the fruit, because throwing them and charging them are not quite as free as, say, like a charge shot, in my opinion. Yeah. But actually, Tricky almost find the first stock coming out. But yeah, I do like how Yango is holding these, but not how he's holding onto that stock. 60% on Villanova. Tricky already trying to make up for some lost ground.
Revenge of the Trick manages to get an early stock off, not living to these high 100s like they were last game at all. Is sitting at 90 now is Tricky. Yango looking to shore up that difference, recover that deficit, is gonna get a nice charge off. Dodge back for, okay, called the aerial. Not gonna fall prey to that. Oh, now I can see he's playing a little bit more cautious now as Yango. He didn't expect to lose that first stock so early. Oh, the bell, the corner. He didn't capitalize on it though. Oh man.
Yeah, actually getting the end of the Legend invincibility, but unfortunately not going to find anything for the trouble. Key charged up here though. Going to pop the Hydrant, but not do much else there. Just a little bit of shield damage. Still looking for this KO on Tricky. Hydrant still not going to do it. 152. We are 152? Living.
Okay, hashtag we take those. Air dodge, free fall in. That should do it though. Alright, eventually he'll finally claim that stock, and he's honestly in a good spot. Only 17% damage was taken on his second stock, so even though Tricky's at that 0, you see how long it's been taking to land these kills, get these finishing touches, and Yango is a real good survivor when it comes to these high percentages, so not too upset about it, his current situation. He's going to start the combo off. Try to get some damage moving. It's just Galaga. I am once again 6 years old at the roller skating rink, not participating in social activities, but playing Galaga and Pac-Man.
Well, you're playing two-player Pac-Man right now, Crow. As we see Yango making up a little bit of that ground, but still sitting at about the same deficit that they were when this stock started. Right around that 20% mark is the magic number we want to see Yango kind of catch up to as Tricky starts to, you know, not necessarily creeping away, but keeping this lead, right? And if you're trading from ahead, you're winning, and this is definitely ahead as we see that 40% threshold finally reached for Villanova as Yango pulling it right back to the 20 again. Right back into this. This is what I'm looking for. If this goes under a 20% threshold or reverses the other way, then I'll start to think that Howard has the lead again. But until then, I'm looking at Tricky solidly in the lead. As these percents are racking up pretty slowly, honestly, so that 20% does mean a lot.
Yep, it does. At this point in the game, now they're playing keep away. Dodge all you can. You're going now at 126. Tries to fire the Hydrant, not going to work. Quick charge of the forward smash will land. Ooh! Key beats fruit as it appears straight through. Knock it out of the air. No projectile priority going to happen there. Apple, however, does fall far from the tree, does land a significant amount of damage. It's landed, but in the air! Oh, the Hydrant stopped Tricky from being able to capitalize.
Woo! But Yango returning the favor for that first stock. 150% on this Pac-Man. I believe this is around the percent we saw in the weak Nair kill, and Hydrant will certainly do the trick as we are back to an even game on 2 fresh stocks. 3 minutes on the clock. Not going to see this one go to time for sure. But, I mean, already off to quite a start here. We're seeing a lot of these low percent combos, and then the second we reach the 50s and 60s, you know, it's slowing down immensely, which is not quite what I expected out of a Pac-Man. That I would have imagined, again, to be a lot slower, and I'm happy we're seeing both these players utilize the Galaga as well as they are, as Yango finding 50% for their trouble here in this advantage state, but Tricky not to be outdone, looking to return the favor.
All right, chases them all the way across the stage, charges up a forward smash. If that was charged any longer, that might have actually killed. Looks for the bell. Good speed to roll and dash under it. Not gonna get caught by that as they're both looking for it. Ooh, just barely missing, but just straight into a forward smash by Yango. Bell gonna get him, and this time he will not let it slip away. This time he will get the ledge kill, and that is Power taking 2 series in a row.
Yeah, ready for the ledge invincibility to run out that time was Yango. Really smart, right? It's so interesting to watch these adaptations happen mid-game, right? Because we saw that happen the first time, and we talked about it, we lamented it. It's like, oh, it's unfortunate, but there was no punish for that. But Yango, recognizing that they were in basically the exact same situation, realizing, hey, Tricky's going to run out of ledge invincibility. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to charge down smash, and it's going to hit.
Yeah. It will hit, and this time, like you said, not going to have that ledge invincibility get the better of him, and will claim the series 2-0 in the Ditto Wars.
And that is 2-0s for Howard University. Who proposed this again? Villanova?
Yeah, Villanova's the one that, like I said, they do another gauntlet. They say, hey, wouldn't it be just, I'm in a silly, goofy mood, guys. We play the same characters. Let's just, like, have a Ditto. And they're losing. So.
Yeah, unfortunate outcome for this, for sure. We're gonna going into match 3. This is, I think, the point where if you're feeling bad about losing, you're gonna swap off that Ditto real quick. So looks like we've got the Falcons coming in. Oh, looks like they're sticking it.
Okay, they're gonna stick it. All right.
Fair enough.
Kenny Cosmic coming up for Howard U, and Big D3 coming out for Villanova. Okay, so
DDD, who doesn't play DDD apparently.
You know, like, who would have thought? Never would have guessed, but
I mean, hey, my name is Cap and I play DDD, so like what a weird coincidence.
Wow.
You know, it's also a coincidence. I'm lying. That's just not true.
Everybody's so creative.
Looks we're gonna have the standard Pokemon Stadium 2 coming up. Also, quick button check for you. So not going to get quite into game yet, but give it a minute or two. We'll get right into it. Now the Falcon Ditto. I love the Falcon Ditto. It's 2 characters that are all gas pedal, right? Everything Falcon does is gas pedal moves.
Right.
They have no neutral tools. It's all advantage tools. But also, Falcon is a pretty good weight, so easily comboable, but not at those low percents because of how much of a fast follower this character is, right? That down throw nair that you're used to seeing on basically the entire cast doesn't work against Fox, really. Not going to work against Falcon here either, especially if we're DIing these down throws down like you should be in this Ditto at these early percents, where you can get that tech off really before there's any chance of retaliation. I imagine we're going to see a lot of dash attacks coming out because down throw dash attack is the most reliable early percent combo in the game. Just usually that kind of cuts you off of the rest of your routes, but you don't really have a choice, unfortunately, in this Ditto. It's kind of like fighting Bowser, where you have to tackle on some percent before you start comboing.
Yeah, and I want to say the last time I saw Falcon Ditto, it did not go too well, just because it's just like, who was it who was playing? I'm trying to remember. It's our boy. We love him to death. I can find it in a second. Oh my god. It escaped me, but it was just a literal, like, 20-second wash in both situations because it just... the better Falcon will always show its head. Unfortunately, that's just how that works.
Downtown.
Yeah!
Alright. Kenny knows.
He knows the tech. As we're going straight into it. Wait, are they both Gold Falcon too? Oh man!
Listen, I also play Gold Falcon, so I'm not gonna pretend to judge.
I'm Pink Falcon all the time. Like, it just happens. You gotta hit with that Strawberries and Cream Falcon. You know.
Oscar's Falcon is my final evolution. I went through a couple colors while I was learning the character, and when I felt like I really had a handle on him, I Gold Falcon is my final evolution.
That's valid. I get that. You've gotta hit him with that cherry blossom goodness, you know.
Hey, it's a good color.
Yeah.
We're seeing this is okay.
Wait a minute.
Looking for the stomp knee there, but not quite gonna find it. Yeah, we're going to definitely see which one of these players, like you said, the better Falcon rears its head in this matchup in some pretty ugly ways, as it really does depend on how practiced you are in a lot of these combos. Because Falcon, pretty slippery and not quite gonna space that correctly. Kenny Cosmic is going to fall first.
Not what I expected to see, but unfortunately, yeah, that will go the way of D3, the Mighty Ducks. Oh, and the knee lands significant amount of damage, but not quite enough. It's almost scary. Okay. I'm really glad those name tags are flashing above because they have made this difficult for me to call correctly. Okay, we do have Kenny going off stage. Oh, look for the knee. Okay. Well, D3 though comes out the better of that trade, and Kenny Cosmic down to his final stock now. Still on all three.
Yeah, and also trying to make up time for the Pac-Man matchup. It's barely been 2 minutes. We've already seen 2 stocks get taken. D3 looking for a third. This side B center stage could actually do the trick. There is a conversion. I think we're past the window now, especially with Rage. So if we see D3 lose the stock here, we could see conversion at this 57% mark. But look at that up smash. Not quite going to find it. But a lot of rage on this Captain Falcon. It's a pretty scary situation.
163. Oh, yeah, I was not going to go down there again. Knew what would happen. Wow.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You let go of shield.
You zigged when you should have zagged. Paying the price.
Steep price it was, getting hit by the Captain Falcon.
Right in the mush.
Lunge. That's going to be on Twitter later.
Clip it. I'm going to give him that one. See what all Kenny can get done. He's at 93 on his final. Woo. D3 going super low there, looking for that spike. And then up B, though, great awareness. Stomp, beats it out. Oh, no, not that kick. Oh, my God. Kenny's showing his fight. He's still got some left in him. But unfortunately, it will not be enough. As, yeah, D3, he ain't going to take that down lightly.
Wow. What an explosive game. Exactly what you'd expect out of 2 Captain Falcon players, though. Exactly. I will say, you know, the Pac-Man was surprising because it was fast, but this is faster, and it's at exactly the pace I expected a Captain Falcon did it to go, right? Catching that double jump there with the Nair, going up with it, too. Really smart of D3 to recognize that Captain Falcon in that position, you know, that far above the stage does have a lot of options, so kind of noticing that maybe looking for that. I believe going for the spike here must have been the play, but D3 recognizing that as well, realizing, hey, I can just double jump, force an option, and then go back to stage, and looking for the F-tilt there, but not even going to need it. It's Kenny Cosmic falling to their death.
Yeah, literally just a matter of inches, unfortunately. Not going to be enough to get down there. And this exchange in the bottom half was so crazy because if Kenny had connected with his first, but look at right there. Perfect timing on the tech, the up B. DDD is just going to grab that and just, it was almost a 3-stock, but Kenny was definitely like, nah. No one 3-stocks a kid like that. Gets a perfect Falcon Punch right in the mush, but unfortunately will not be enough as we are getting into game number 2. We're on Small Battlefield.
Oh, my Captain Falcon stage of choice, baby. Let's go.
Getting right into it. I believe they said, ask for a Small Battlefield Gentleman.
I'm not actually sure if it's in the the rule set. But hey, you can, in a lot of rule sets, there's also a clause that lets you gentleman to anywhere. A little reverse up air action going there. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, grab.
I do understand that in this Ditto, it can be pretty hard to land a lot of the combos, especially because both of these players know what they're looking for. And again, the way Captain Falcon falls and the weight. Ooh, big up smash coming out from D3 there to get the first stock. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more of these strings coming out from both of these players. But as it is, kind of working with what they got, and certainly working out well for Villanova, as D3 already racking up almost 60% on the second stock.
Ooh, man, if he landed in that, I honestly would have cried for him. Kenny Cosmic actually trying to land Falcon punches here. Dash attack gonna miss, but yeah, this is the stage for Falcons, right? This is one that everybody loves to get, the proximity of it, the amount of shenanigans you can get away with because of the platforms as well. Just so much agency you can get. Okay. Mega Falcon looks for the axe kick again, not gonna land. Stage is a little fishy from Kenny. Needs to clean that up a bit. DDD will gladly take that center stage, but now he's setting him up for it. A little bit of a space issue. Oh, God. I see where his head's at. Wait. Hold up. Falcon kick kills from there?
Oh, absolutely. Right. Strong hit Falcon kick will kill from everywhere. Strong hit F smash will kill from everywhere as well. D3 again, looking like they're coming out on top on this one, but game's not over yet. Ooh, big dash check there. Like I said, that at that low percent, that dash check's gonna work wonders for you, but it does cut off your combo tree right there. Looking for the up air there. If you're gonna find a good DI on the down throw. Looking for the Axic too. Not gonna find that either, but
and he's trying.
This is getting out of the percent where Kenny has access to a lot of the easy confirms, but Stomp Knee is still an option, and also, of course, down tilt from the ledge or just a raw knee will
he called it!
Up B, not quite going to do the trick yet, and it is stale now, so I don't think it will kill, but unstale with the F tilt, actually. Not going to...
Alright! Kenny managed to squeak it out barely, just barely. Came up about a half a frame better on that one. Now it's 1-1. Now it's Mortal Kombat. Ooh, looking to finish it off here. It takes one instance. Stomp gets him down, no bounce off, goes for up B from the side B. Neither will connect. I can literally hear the controllers clicking right now how frantically they're playing. Oh, that shield! Wait a minute, the drift!
Yeah, Captain Falcon, unfortunately, not going to fall prey quite to that. A lot of aerial drift on this character. Big F-Smash going to come out. This one's getting real close.
Oh, this is so scary. Literally at a knife's edge here. Oh, he dodges it. He has to grab. Kenny is in a real tough spot. He's trying to bring the game 3.
That position, unfortunately.
Oh, Hail Mary! What?
Smash is unpunishable. You should know this. You're a Falcon player.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the drift back lands into a Falcon kick. Not gonna kill this time. Ooh, this is so scary. That was the Hail Mary 5C1, but he lands behind him.
Not a Hail Mary. Aerial side B is unpunishable on shield and 105 on D3, able to pull out the win here.
Once again.
Gonna take it in 2.
Oh my goodness. That last stock, I'm pretty sure took like 4 years off of my life. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah, that's that aerial side B, by the way, on shield is completely safe. It's
completely safe.
It is, in Smash, a lot of the times we don't have plus frames, right? So it's just like -3 is safe, right?
Yeah.
Aerial side B is neutral on shield. It is +0.
Oh, +0.
Now it leaves you airborne, but you can you have with how fast that character is, you can drift out, you can drift in, right? There's a lot of follow-up options for it.
Yeah, and you did see Kenny utilize a lot of those drift options. But yeah, see, that's what I had said. A literal fraction of a second.
We pray to that up smash hitbox every night.
That was absolutely nasty.
And this was, is this going to be the... I'm waiting to... Oh, yeah, the big
kick. Yeah, the point blank kick. Yeah,
that
was
kick
insane.
Is huge out of the corner there.
Oh, my God.
Especially with rage and at in the 130%. It's going to do damage.
Right. Oh, man, that was just wake up, snap, fire it. And good job on Kenny for bringing it at least to a final stock. But it was just you could feel the tension in the air literally as soon as the platform spawned. Absolutely nasty on that hit.
Yeah, Kenny actually falling for the classic blunder. You want to move around, not roll with Falcon because he can run faster than he can roll. I'm excited to see this spike because I saw the up E grab, right? You see it grab there.
Right.
And it looks like it almost looks like because they like swap sides because that up E grab hitbox is so goofy that it almost looks like Villanova actually gets the spike somehow, but no, it pushes.
Look how they tangled
in
air, yeah.
Because it's like yanking. It yanks towards like that grab hitbox, and then if you get disconnected early, right, you just kind of drift inwards. It leads to some really awkward situations.
Yeah, that was definitely the most interesting stock I've seen in a while. But next up, if you thought that set was crazy, we got ourselves
oh my goodness
a Greninja Ditto coming up next. And this is going to be pretty exciting because both of these players are good Greninjas. I would say Esquire definitely impressed me last time on his Greninja, and Drew has a very good Greninja themselves. So we're going to get into that one shortly here. So yay! More action.
This one's going to be interesting because Greninja and Falcon are the same kind of characters, right? They're both very heavy bait and punish, very heavy movement focused.
Right.
Terrible out of shield, right? You're almost on, if you're on the defensive, you're almost always using movement over shielding and staying in place, hunkering down. You pretty much never want to be caught stationary on either of these characters. However, Greninja a little bit more well-rounded of a character than Falcon, right? We talked about this before. The Falcon Ditto. Falcon is all gas, right? Every single move this character does, it's going to be with the intent to kill, right? I'm hitting every single nair with like, oh, I bet I could get a stock off of this. Greninja, not necessarily the case, right? You see a lot more of these lower percent and these mid-percent strings, right? And just kind of spacing around. You have that projectile to work with. You have that amazing jump height to work with.
Yep.
That the uppy water jet, shadow sneak, just a lot more. Also, the nair covers a lot more space than the Captain Falcon. They're a lot less advantage oriented, right? It's also good for keeping people away from you in the air and allowing you to move a lot more freely. So this one's going to be, I think, maybe not less explosive, but explosive in different ways.
Bro, it's literally going to be all of my favorite early 2000s Linkin Park, Naruto AMVs. So go ahead and cue up the music production. Go ahead and put Numb on in the background. Maybe Breaking the Habit. I don't know. But off the bat, oh my god. Yeah,
Crawling in my skin.
Oh man, Esquire, not the way you want to start out, my guy. Felt a little too froggy there. Jumped a little bit too high.
Yeah, this dash attack is going to be the bread and butter of this matchup. Greninja gets a lot of mileage out of it and also allows for a pretty big burst range, when you combine it with the speed. Not quite the fastest character in the game, but definitely up there in terms of ground and air speed. We're seeing a lot of these neutral beats come out as well, just trying to check the dash attacks, I imagine. Looking for the counter, not quite going to find it. Yeah, I would say this is an even game if Esquire didn't immediately kill themselves, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But 117, Drew is looking to take a significantly more solid lead here.
Yeah, and hopefully Esquire can short this up in some form or fashion, because that was very unfortunate, that first little SD that happened. I mean, Drew, he's definitely happy about it.
Oh, we'll take those.
Yeah. Hashtag take that to the bank. Getting into the mix of it. So many water shurikens heading out. Aqua Jet gonna fly free. See what they can make happen. Magic. In the air. Pokemon fighting on Pokemon Stadium. Gotta love it as, ooh, Drew will actually get that stock as well. Sitting at 3-1 now.
Yeah, that forward air setup is bread and butter Greninja kill confirm, right? It's going to work basically forever. Oh, this is actually the setup. Okay, the weak nair into the up throw. Not quite going to find anything for it, unfortunately. But looking for that dash attack again. I played a little bit of Greninja. I know some of the setups. And I know that weak nair is a combo starter.
Very much.
So much mileage off of it.
Yeah, the weak nair. Ooh, and a full charge water shuriken will actually seal the deal there. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely massive kill move. Unfortunately, Esquire, again, SDing the first stock, so is a full stock behind. And we're seeing Drew already tearing away at the second stock. We could have seen that kill a character with a worse recovery, but it is a Greninja Ditto, so both these characters can have access to the same tools for getting back to stage. Those drag downs, or cheeky little drag down kills, rather, are not going to quite have the same effect on another Greninja.
Yeah, that can be the case here. Drew trying to keep the pressure on, trying to get as much done as he can, but the consecutive up airs into the forward air. Esquire wants to have another scalp on his pelt before he falls here, potentially. All right, down air will connect real quickly. Will be collapsing. Good job by Drew creating that distance, not allowing anything else to continue. No more tomfoolery coming out of his hat. Ooh, good dash attack in the land, though.
Absolutely. Or Drew's just looking to end this out right now.
Looking. Yep. Up smash, not quite there. Good tag. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, Esquire's just not able to get in there, not get consistent damage or any combos going as a substitute. Ooh, pump the brakes there, Batman. Jumping in a little too fast. Oh, what?
That is a Pokemon Stadium 2 special, right? These platforms are higher than your standard platforms on a lot of stages, so a lot of those two-part smash attacks will not land. That grab will actually do the trick. I think maybe some bad DI there. I don't think that should have killed.
Yeah, it's the wrong instance of where to DI, unfortunately, on that throw. So that will be Drew taking the first game here. Oh man, yeah, he zigged when he definitely should have zagged there. You
yeah,
can
that is That is a production. I want to make sure I'm getting this because I know you know it is a DIN, correct? On the up there, I think
yeah.
You.
Yeah, it's going behind, not
Oh yeah, I'm thinking they had the ledge there. Just
did he think he had his ledge? Yeah, did he think he had the ledge?
Maybe, or maybe thinking that just like above the stage, not quite sure what happened there. But hey, game 2, hey, listen, your Esquire didn't happen. All right, we're moving on.
Reset, get the mental back on track. Let's get going. And unfortunately, he's already at 32%.
All right, hey, you know what? Still has the stock though.
It's true. Yeah. He did
already doing better than last time.
Already 100% improvement. Oof. Can you convert this off? Yeah. Not getting off what he wants to, though. They're literally not touching each other. They're just staring at each other.
Yeah, this is the matchup, right? It's going to be a lot of movement. It's movement trying to bait a bad option. And then just, punish the overextension here. Basically an even game here, though. Esquire making up a lot of ground, and as I say that, unfortunately losing from number 2, but able to find the drag down. No
drag down!
Yes! Down tilt up smash as well. Not quite going to be enough, though, but 107%. Esquire's got to be feeling good about that one.
Yep, not going to be able to follow up on that. The substitution, though! Substitution jutsu going to work out very well. Get himself a first stock in this endeavor. No 9-0 gets the first stock. I think that's a big improvement, if I say so myself.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing Esquire pull out all the tricks in the bag for this one. Looking for that nair there. Both players not going to find it. Down tilt into the dash tech. Exactly what we're seeing. Ready for the tech this time. That's really the key to this matchup for both of these players. You got to know when to tech those. And sometimes it can be hard.
Yep. Now this is definitely more looking like the Esquire we did see last week or the week prior. We did see him play a lot more aggressively, weaving in the hits where he needed to, getting the water shurikens off, and actually using good timing on the substitution. Let's see if we can keep this up. Or is Drew going to allow Villanova to overtake in the points here?
Yeah, this would be pretty big here, honestly. But after you say that,
still
holding on to this stock, 152. Not quite gonna find it there.
Very good
push off stage, but not quite gonna get it. Yeah, little jab 1-2 air coming out. Looking for a little bit of mind game there, but not quite gonna find it. Esquire really on their last legs on this one.
Very nice job there. Ooh, goes for the run-up grab. Not quite gonna go his way. Jumping forward here, not gonna connect either. You see him fishing for it. Should I say frogging for it? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah. Waiting for the wake up here. Oh, the rage burning. It will connect in the air with the forward air. 159. Managing to get a kill. Boy is smoking. You ever had smoked frog legs before? Honestly, they're great. I'm not even in the front.
I've never had frog legs at all, bro.
Well, you gotta try them one time in your life. I'm telling you, take a trip down to Florida. We'll set you up right. It'll be cool.
I'll come down. I'm hitting you up so I can get down there.
Rock and roll. I'm gonna get you some frogs, some gator. Yeah, that'll be great.
Alright, Esquire finally gonna fall in that first stock. But already looking to just ignore that even happened and keep going as if it were nothing. Look down here, cheeky. Looking for these low percent combos here. Not quite going to connect it though. Up tilt, baiting out the air dodge, excuse me, but not quite going to find anything for the trouble. Rapid jab going to be starting doing a little bit of work here. We're looking. This is the the game, right? We're throwing out these neutral Bs, right? We're looking for the down tilts. We're looking for the nair. Looking for the double nair. Not quite going to find it though. Not going to find the drag down either. But yeah, this is the Greninja neutral.
Yep, they're playing it amicably. Esquire's looking for a leg up here. Catches him in the air. Does Drew. Okay. Jet to get it back in. Ooh, little do-si-do connecting in the air. The clash. Okay. Love to see it. Looks like I'm playing Ultimate Ninja Storm all over again. Storm 4 to be exact.
Oh, okay. Does that one have a frog in it?
I mean, like, yeah, anytime you play, like, Jiraiya or anything, just using the Toad Sage mode.
I don't know.
Naruto Sage mode.
Oh, okay. One stock apiece here. Drew, a chance to pull this back in their favor. Esquire sitting at 0%, but again, these are combo characters, so we could see it happen. Big Shadow Sneak gonna come out.
Trying to avoid that game 3.
Back the ledge, looking for it, not quite gonna find it. Ooh, this is getting scary.
Oh, let's see if we can keep this up. Good back jump. Not even like a fancy dodge or anything, just a nice little back step will land him. Better positioning, shots like, scary situation. Okay, both are very, very killable percents. The rage is burning on Drew though. He wants to avoid this game 3 scenario as much as possible. Tag with a small shuriken, but pushes Esquire all the way to the side of the stage. Real close to that blast zone, looking real scary. Calls him in the Shadow Sneak, but he doesn't get the continuation of the combo though.
Not even gonna bother looking for the up smash, realizing that it would probably disconnect anyway between these platform heights, but...
Behind him? No way! Oh, no! Drew got behind him! Nothing personal, kid. Manages to land the sneak attack and confirm the kill, avoiding the game 3 by every means necessary.
Yeah, wow. I mean, Esquire had such a solid lead going into that last stock. I'm amazed that Drew was able to pull that back.
Oh my goodness. Just hop, skip, jump, tag. Make kunai out of pressurized water. That'd be cool. It'd be so cool.
I mean, yeah. No, I'm there. I'm there with you.
Just, you know, just straight up going.
Does that even out our score? I believe it does. I think we're 9-9 apiece now because it was 6-9 before that. 2 for the win and 1 for the stock. Yeah, we're even.
Right, yeah, even Stevens across the board going into game number 5. When was the last time we had a decider game 5?
At completely even points too, and it feels, it really does feel like all the dittos were show matches, because I don't believe we're having a ditto for the final match unless they decide to ditto randoms.
Yeah, they're talking it out right now. It's both of the captains, so it'll be Rasa Pasta versus Vexel.
Oh, they're doing it.
We're gonna do a ditto. They're doing a. So they say they're doing a okay. So
they're a random ditto.
All right.
Wow. You guys know it's for points, right? Like, you know, this matters.
They said run it. They don't care. They're doing it.
All right.
All honor and integrity.
All right.
The faith in their skills. Gonna run it all the way. Ditto day, Terrible Tuesdays. You know how it goes.
Hey, them's the bricks. It's like I say. I mean, I respect both of these teams for pulling it all the way through. You know, I truly did not think that we were gonna see the ditto for the decider, but hey, you know, I gotta throw it up. Now, what happens when somebody gets their main?
What does happen indeed? That's a very difficult question, as my dog is trying to get my face here. Hello. So my dog thinks it's a terrible idea. She just told me my ear, because it's a random ditto, but I don't know. She doesn't know Smash. But
she's just trying. Oh,
she's trying. Yeah, she's trying.
I just looked over. I was looking at the Excel sheet and I looked over. It's a key.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a kitty guy.
She's very involved in the esports scene. She loves Duck Hunt. That's her favorite character.
Oh, I see. Oh, what's a cutie guy? My pet is not involved in the esports scene. I have a rabbit that I rescued from the woods. No, okay.
Listen, I've done that. So I get it.
It was actually someone threw out this rabbit, like cage and all, like in the cage, just like left it outside of my cousin's apartment complex, and was like, "Yeah, nature will figure it out." Not how that works.
Not how that works.
So they rescued it, and we're just looking for a home for it. And I was like, "Oh, I'll take it." Okay. Not much to talk about here. It's gonna be a random ditto. Listen, I'm just gonna talk about my rabbit. She's not very good with people, again, because she was left outside. She was basically fully grown when I got her too, but
oh wow,
she's a beautiful Snow White bunny.
I can suck them in the mouth with my dog. All right, Casey, you gotta go. I got a max cast. I'll give you treats in a minute, as it's gonna be okay. What are the odds?
2 in the 84.
I'm mad you got that out as fast as you did.
It's also not correct.
You said 2 out of 84?
I I don't know if the character counts right, but also it'd be like 1 out of 84 times 1 out of 84, and I'm not doing that math.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
We'll call it 1 in 1700.
All right, cool.
That's about it.
All right, let's see what Vexel can do on the Ness, and Rastapasa can pull off the very indomitable task of winning on a DDD.
Yeah, into a Ness too. I mean, this character has disjoints for days on a lot of those aerials, plus the PK fire. I mean, that Gordo is doing nothing, and I mean, we're seeing it thrown out there, but obviously not for much effect. I mean, 167 on this DDD2. Character's gonna live. I'll give him that much.
Does Rastapot has Rasta even played DDD? Like, this is.
I haven't.
These are questions.
You know, there's the stomp up there, 69%. Make that 80% on Vexel.
Land.
Oh, there's the Gordo. Okay.
Right.
We could see this Ness recovery exploited with the DDD, but nope. Vexel is back on stage, so it is back to business.
Yup. Yeah, but I'm trying to find an in on how does DDD win against the Ness and what are the advantages that they can get. And I remember this DDD, and just like in the Kirby games, is also unloved by the majority of the population in real life as well. So the data is not quite there, I would say, because Ness is just going to be harder, better, faster, stronger, I guess. Yeah.
Lighter though, at the very least. That's something.
Yeah, something.
Less jumps, you know.
Okay.
That's all I got. Less hammers.
Yeah.
Less spiky balls. Naming DDD characters. He's not a penguin.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
That's a good one for DDD.
Yeah.
No, another up air going to steal a second stock away. But the forward air, yeah,
okay.
Hey, listen, you hit Ness around enough, eventually you're going to take a stock, but it doesn't really change the situation that Rastapasa is in. Down throw into double fair, 30%. Make that 50 off of a PK fire. Looking to end it all with that spike there. We're not quite going to get the mark.
Get the
Parry
forward air,
though. Yeah,
oh, wait. Ooh. Wow, that up covers pretty decent. It covers a great distance, I would say.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's
hey, there's another one. That's one for DDD. Long up, it goes real high.
Yep.
I'm pointing like you can see me. I don't know why.
I can see you. What do you mean?
I don't look at the caster cams when we're in games, so I just
have like 40 windows popped up. You're just down there in the corner. Get the cap in the corner.
Yeah, that's what they call me. They call me the cap in the corner. Oh, hey, game's over.
Hey, game's over. Yeah. Perfect in-depth analysis.
Unfortunately, that's just kind of. I think this is a pretty solved. Despite how awkward these characters are, I think this is a pretty solved matchup on paper, right? I mean, Ness has absolutely no problem dealing with the Gordos. I think Ross even realizing that, I feel like barely used any. Oh, I think air dodging or jumping or something. Oh, Greninja. I think air dodging at the edge there, just slipping right into the blast zone. But yeah, I mean, this is brutal. A lot of these multi hits are just gonna hit DDD from basically everywhere on the stage. Yeah,
his big body gonna take a lot of damage. Can dish out a lot, but that's if they land. Now the second round of the randoms. Wait a minute. Okay, so now Vexel will be on the Joker. Rastapasa on the hero. Of course, the inferior hero, of course. But hey, doing what they can.
Screwed over by random. DDD and the Ness, and now Joker and the hero. Now, there's stuff Hero can do. I don't think this one's as bleak as the Ness DDD matchup. There's definitely things to be said, but I mean, Joker character that, you know, once the Arsene comes out, can absolutely abuse Hero, right? At just the right weight, you know, in size to really combo to get up with those back airs. Blue frame, actually, that hits so low.
Oh, that's crazy.
Next, already off to a good start. Down throw, back air, going to be the start of another stock. Not gonna find the spike though. Looking for it. Another back air. Yeah, these are meaty moves when Arsene is out.
I wish that Kaboom would have landed just for the content. Because that would have been impeccable. But yeah, like, Hero does have tools to be able to deal with this, is the fact that you're playing Hero, and if you haven't practiced Hero ever, then you're going to be lost. So that's probably like the hardest part of this for Rastapasa, because I do not believe they play Hero at all. So, game knowledge is
Hero on press down B, and it does everything for me.
Not everything. It's not quite the Swiss Army knife.
Well, is it recovers?
It does a lot. I'll give it that. It's definitely a 7-tool bandit right there. Ooh, no, you want that to land, baby. You prefer to land. Okay, we'll get tagged up a bit. Sitting at 106. Not the crackle. Okay. 106 is Vexel. Stock lead. Then play off stage. Accelerate. Get a little bit of speed. Bunny hood on. So you can make happen. Lightning will land, but unfortunately misses the ledge. No, the Hatchet Man would have been perfect. Crying in the club right now. Drake is playing in the background.
I imagine we're going to see a second Arsene come out before this stock is done. And looking for the snooze. They're not going to find it. Oh, there's the big scary man. No, you know what? Technically, it did come out. I was right.
Falling down there.
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay, cool. It did come out. Yeah. You were right on the money on that one. As we get the combo in, dash in, up air, pull him down, try it again. No!
Imagine no!
No! That was your one shot.
Could have been though. Unfortunately, I think the idea that you just press down B is just not true. There's a lot that goes on with Hero. Very complicated character, I think.
Hero is laughing right now.
Yeah, I mean they've got to be feeling good about this one. Oh, a little drag down up air into the up smash, going to seal away the game and the match for Howard University.
What a way to win!
Wow, yeah. Ditto's all the way through though. I'll give it up.
Yeah. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Did the Ditto Danger Roulette, and fortunately, it
and lost twice in a row.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah,
I mean, getting shield poked by the up air, there's nothing you can do there when your shield's that low already, and
definitely.
Hero just not a character that's really fast enough to deal with the Joker aggression, right? You have to be really landing those spells to give yourself some space, and unfortunately, Rastapasa, I'm either not too familiar with the hitboxes and how they work, or just not able to pin down Vexel either way. Really good stuff. I have a suspicion that Vexel has at least a pocket Joker in her arsenal, because it's a little too practiced to be just a random.
Right. That wasn't just raw skill. They had to have labbed around with it just a little bit, because Vexel had the combos.
And she had those kill confirms too. I mean, we saw a lot coming out from a person on a quote unquote random character. So absolutely good stuff coming out from Vexel.
Yep, and like we said, that will lead to Howard University taking the point total victory for tonight, getting 3 2-0s. And yeah, I mean, what a way to go, what a way to do it. Interview with the winner, ?
I believe we do have an interview lined up. I think it's going to be Vexel, actually.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's going to be Vexel coming up. So hey, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Wow, it's been a long day. Stay tuned. We're gonna have an interview for you right after a quick break.
Welcome back, everybody. I just want to slide in the frame here. All right, cool. All right, we're good. Yeah. So, yeah, here we are, Crow, Cap, and the victorious Vexel from Howard University. First of all, congratulations on the victory. How are you feeling after the day?
Really good. I feel like after 2 weeks we were just kind of getting settled. We've had a lot of roster movement. One of our players who played with us last year in like other leagues, busy. He's like an electrical engineering major. It's like his last semester, so he's trying to get finished up. And so yeah, we've just been shifting players around, just like who's available today. And so I'm glad we were finally able to pull out a win.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously, the games today were a little bit skewed outside of like normal matchups and counter picking and all that, so not much to talk about there. But I did want to bring up. I mentioned it during the game. Seems like the Joker was a little bit in practice there. Is that maybe a pocket character that we've seen from you before, or might see from you again?
Yeah, I with the idea of playing Joker every like couple weeks. I main Zelda, but don't want. It's like every once in a while I'll just like pick up some random top tier, and Joker has been like near the top of my list for a long time now. I've like done a lot before, just like working on Dragon, like and dashing and stuff like that. It's glad that it did make a shift.
Awesome. Great to hear. Well, if there's anyone else you want to shout out right now, the floor is yours. Just, who you want to talk about, who do you want to talk trash to, give it all you got.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, shout out to Glenn. Love that guy. I was talking about him earlier. He got busy. Hasn't been able to compete with us. And shout out to Kimanito, Steve from George Washington. That guy. I go to his weekly every week at a school, and we get to grind all the time. That really helps me because he's in regional the other day. He did really well at the local. He beat PR players, and it was really neat to see. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and you have a very wonderful rest of your evening. Ciao.
You too.
All right, and that was Vexel coming out from Howard University, 15-9, in a set that was a lot closer than maybe this points might tell you. But we're running a little bit behind, so we're going to speed right into our second set after just a short break. It's going to be Seton Hall, I believe, versus DePaul University. Yes, okay. I just want to make sure I have it right. So stay tuned. We will be right back in just a couple of minutes.
All right, guys, welcome back. Here it's EGFC, week number 12. Now, unfortunately, this series is not going to be a ditto fest, unlike the last one. Still will be very entertaining, though, I promise you. We got DePaul University versus Seton. It's the Cap and Crow Show. We're here to take you through all the fun, zany, wacky, wild Smash Brothers Ultimate action tonight, and I am ready to get into it again.
Absolutely. A little bit of Black Excellence for Black History Month. We're getting some Luigi versus... yeah, there it goes. We're getting some Luigi versus Link to start us off in this set. It's going to be Mr. L for Seton Hall playing Luigi and Wolf Data for DePaul University playing Link. Now, this sounds like it's not going to be fun for one of these characters, and I have a suspicion that Luigi is going to be the one who's not having a lot of fun. But hey, we're going to have to see how it goes. Link's projectiles can be a little bit laggy, so it can be pretty hard to kind of keep that distance from Luigi, a character who just wants to grab you all the time. So we're going to have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, Wolf Data on the Link is actually kind of cracked, not going to lie. Mr. L playing to his namesake, not the Luigi, and like you said, up close and personal is going to be the name of the game all the time for Mr. L. We have seen these two play before many a time. I don't have the head-to-head record off the top of my head, but definitely familiar with how each other plays and what they want to do. Ooh, off the bat, Wolf Data going to get a quick and easy first stop.
Yeah, big S-Smash coming out. Did you know how long that bomb is active for after you throw it? Because it is a very long time, and Mr. L finding out the hard way is already getting lapped in percent on this second stock. It hasn't even been 60 seconds yet, and we're seeing so much ground being covered by Wolf Data. If there's no misfire here, I think that's the stock, and Wolf Data not even going to let Mr. L get the chance. Going to throw the bomb out there and secure that 60. Again, less than 60 seconds. We're seeing 2 stocks going already from Mr. L.
Yeah, immediately going to go ahead and grab that kill. And this is going to be really difficult for Mr. L to get any ground coming back off of this. Maybe managing to get 1 stock at least before all is said and done. And actually, no, not
oh my goodness.
3 stalker. Give him the 3-0. It's going to be Wolf Data coming out for his squad. Going to go ahead and grab that quick 3-0.
Strong start for DePaul. As strong as you can get points-wise. I mean, yeah, hey, you know what? I said I didn't think this matchup would be particularly fun for Luigi, and Wolf Data said, hey, at least I'll make it quick for you.
He said, let me start the clock. Let me speed run this real quick. And man, oh man, it's the bomb tech. I love good bomb tech setup. Nowhere to go. You're either challenged by the bomb or you're challenged by the fully charged forward smash of a Link coming at you.
Yeah, I believe that was actually the last active bounce, too, on that bomb. I think it's 4 bounces that it's active. So that literally, if Mr. L had waited just half a second longer, might have actually gotten away with that normal getup.
Oh my goodness! Just you said it. We said it would not be fun for Mr. L, and yeah, I can chalk that up to the not fun column because my man was not making. I mean, it's bad because there are a few situations where had he done something a little bit differently, he might have been able to get a stock off. But no, Wolf Data just. That tag me so funny. Managing to work everything work in his way. Now we are on Battlefield. Let's see if Mr. L can turn this around in any fashion.
Yeah, I mean, looking for the 0 to death here.
Ooh.
Gonna drop it in the middle there, but still good 53%. Already eating so much down there. Such a beefy, meaty move. Yeah, gonna find a cycle in there too. 69%. This is starting a little better for Mr. L. If Mr. L can keep this close spacing, we could definitely see this go a very different way than we saw the first game go.
Absolutely. He's looking for the offstage. I'm not gonna grab it. That'll beat us so much. He's looking for it again. Okay. Oh, it's very sour upbeat. Nothing gonna come off of that. And once again, Wolf Data getting that first stock. He's a lot more damage this time around than he was in game number 1, so there's a potential turnaround angle for Mr. L. Should he be able to turn it in his favor, but Wolf Data just zoning the high heavens. And this time, Mr. L will be able to recover. He's not going to get anything off shield, and oh no. Cap, is it happening again?
I think it's happening again, Crow. Big back air 1 into forward smash. That is a true combo, I think. It looks true. I don't know. Wolf Data made it look true at the very least. And, Bob not quite.
No way.
Bob been thrown from into the edge guard, but a little bit of edge play here. Oh my goodness. Big up smash. Hey, no double 3 stock. You got to walk away feeling at least a little bit of considering that, you know, you're not losing the absolute max amount of points off the gate, but still, 61%. I mean, this is. I don't even want to say anything about Mr. L, you know, as a player, because what do you do in this matchup, right? You just eat percent and eat projectiles, and even getting a little fancy with the up B confirmed. Not quite gonna find it.
Oh no, he kicked the bomb. He kicked the bomb. He kicked the bomb.
22% of Wolf Data takes out Mr. L's last stock. That is 7 points for DePaul University. Such a fantastically strong start for Wolf Data.
He kicked the bomb.
He kicked the bomb. He kicked
the bomb.
He knew that was on purpose. That angle was on purpose. That's not even like I threw the bomb out, I'm going to try to hit you. That was super on purpose. It hit him.
It landed right on top.
It wasn't even like a zoning thing. It hit him.
He just...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot easier to do against a character who has an incredibly linear recovery. Like Luigi, you know, right? He's going to go to the side, he's going to go up. Those are the two directions he's going to choose. So it's pretty easy to place your bombs, kind of accounting for that.
I'm just not over the fact that he literally just licked his finger, put it to the wind, said, all right, perfect trajectory, and just put Link in the next Mario Golf game.
Maybe that's not true, by the way. It looked like Mr. might have been able to... Maybe a Cyclone there might have gotten him out of it.
Maybe. Might have been an instance where that happened, but Wolf did a quick little 2-0 in a very, very convincing fashion. Getting, I think, 7 points, I want to say.
Yeah, that is going to be 7. 5 for the stocks and 2 for the win is going to add up to 7 here. Seton Hall's got a lot of ground to make up if they want to start to, you know, if they don't want to get too far behind the beginning of this matchup. But looks like we're going to... Ooh, this is our 3rd Falcon on stream today. Looks like we're going to have Turbo coming on from DePaul University playing Falcon versus... Wait a second.
Narcotics? Yeah.
Another Falcon Ditto?
Yeah, it might happen.
Second Falcon Ditto we've seen tonight. Narcotics coming out. Yeah. In case you weren't with us for the last set, I'll kind of repeat the same analysis. Both of these characters want to combo super heavily. They're all advantage states, but it's going to be hard to combo with the low percents because of how fast these characters fall. So it's basically going to be get a couple hits in, get the percent up to the point where some of these kill confirms and these strings and these bread and butters start to land more reliably. Then it's just going to be off to the races. All hell's going to break loose. We're just going to see knees and nair ones and up airs coming out everywhere.
Yeah, and hopefully it won't take some years off my life like that last one did, because that was a very spicy final stock. So let's see what they can get into as we're going to get into it here. I think they're going to do a button check. I think they're just going to go straight into it and say, gloves off, Falcon go, let's do it. I'm trying to remember. I know Turbo's Falcon was like really good, but he was unfortunately going up against from Connecticut. Name escapes me. Starts with S.
Cap. Oh, I'm Downtown?
Downtown? Yeah, all right. Men of culture, as we see. And we're going to get straight into it here. See Turbo, already on my side. I'm pulling for him. Has the berries and cream outfit going on right now.
Yeah, I guess I have to choose Narcotics. Looking for the conversion there. No. Not quite going to find it again. This character's such a fast baller. Unfortunately, the person who goes second, I believe, does win that trade because of the way the armor works out. We're trying to catch Narcotics lacking and trying again and actually succeeding the second time. Looking for the up smash, not quite going to find it.
He's letting him fly. Oh my god.
That frame advantage on that up smash is so good. You're just going to get that up air right after.
Okay. Looks for off. Oh, looks for forward air. Up B's going to smells demise though. Oh, okay. Trading up B for up B, managing to land. Turbo looking for that kill. No stop knee. They're just trading at this point. 157 to 113. Good grab, back throw. He wants it. He wants it. Whoa, does not give it to him though. Trading position in the air. Dash attack for dash attack. Turbo comes out on the better half of that one.
Yeah, I mean, dash attack so big in this matchup. Right, a fantastic first option.
Oh no!
Looking for the 0 to death here. Gonna look for the 2 frame. Not quite gonna find it. Quick F to send the back off stage, but
good back roll. Good back roll.
Again, at a great percent for some. Oh my goodness! Looking for up air bridges. Hello, is this Twitter? 66%.
76.
I think you backed the right horse here, Crow. As Narcotics is going on our way.
I hitched my life to a very strong horse indeed. Because Turbo making it happen.
That's that stuck one. Oh my goodness.
He's living. He's taking those to the bank. Safely returning the edge. Okay, not going to get the good part of the down B. Not going to connect. Rapid boost is there. Oh! That's how the connected. Up their ladder. You saw how quickly he phased through the platform. Saw it coming. This man has Ultra Instinct Falcon on lock. Berries and cream superior to all. Trying to get through. Knee lands. Just a tipper, though. Okay, finally will go down. Narcotics will take a stock off. The Turbo. Oh! Absolutely on bumper. Off rip. Looking for the up air. No, up smash, rather. Land, dash attack. Ooh.
And immediately following up these up smashes. Very, very safe on shield. Very little end lag on that move, though. Yep. You pretty much always want to immediately throw out a second move right after. Gonna find the stomp here. Gonna find the double spike, but not gonna find much else for it. Little reverse up air there. Gonna look for the 2-frame again. Not quite gonna find it, but big gentleman coming out. This could be another stock for Narcotic. No,
back air, baby.
Down there. That is going to spell the end of that game as Turbo. Just dropping down from ledge, quick back air, gonna steal it away. And that's quite an explosive start for the Berries and Cream Falcon.
My goodness. That was a spicy ending for real. Like, yeah, you saw him go for it. He's like, oh, okay, perfect position. Launch off, down air, psych! Oh, and just fast fall, back air. Yeah, with finesse, with grace, managed to get that. Turbo really was playing on a different gear, you have to feel. Off the gate from the start of this, which is getting as much offense in as possible, you know, with those up smashes quickly into another move. Because like I said, in lag, it matters. Managing to quickly go up 2 stocks before him falling, as we are going to get into this next one real soon. I see his. Oh my god, are they going to do it again? Is it happening again? Cap.
We're going to small battlefield again. I think the idea is being floated. I mean, yeah, this was. I want to talk so much about all the Captain Falcon tech that Turbo used. So much of it got used in that game, right? I think it's super worth mentioning that, yeah, we saw the up air bridges, right? That up air into the reverse up air. But to simplify it all, I think I'll borrow your words from last match, Crow. The better Falcon really shows itself in these matches. And Turbo has definitely proved himself to be the better Falcon, at least in that first game.
All right, now Narcotics going to get a change of clothes, going to go for the Red Demon. Let's see how well he can make this work. Turbo now, this small battlefield. This is where Falcons fly, and we're gonna have to see fancies the footwork coming out. Similar amount of damage. Oh, nice. This quick little just break offs are just so good. Sword off stage, not gonna land. Okay, yeah. Turbo's just he's something different.
Look at gonna find the stomp knee there.
That's yep.
Hey, every single Smash game, that's always there. Good old reliable stomp knee.
Old reliable, perfect.
Turbo. Narcotics not content to let this one get as far away as possible, you know, as the last one. 90% on Turbo, but we did see Turbo just kind of make a run in the second stock last time, so absolutely could see that happen again. Big gentleman, though, going to keep Turbo off stage, looking for this downer, but not quite going to find it. That timing is very tricky. That down tilt is actually going to spell the end of it. I think Turbo was fine had they not air dodged, but unfortunately getting a little scared there, trying to get back to stage, and is going to fall. Yep,
it will fall, unfortunately. Now 2-2. Wow! Really good job of Turbo to avoid that spacing. They're trying to get the better of each other. I'm sorry, did you just turn around and not get touched? What? Okay. Narcotics trying to make a comeback here, trying to mount this comeback. Start the dream, get into game 3. They're just trying to avoid each other as much as possible. Oh, wow. No knee gonna connect this time. And play the dad rock, get the butt rock jams going, because this is literally an AMV happening with how they're playing right up next to each other. Avoiding each other's moves, just barely missing. Fraction of a frame. Turbo a little worse away right now. Narcotics has it, but the knee once again. Oh no, he's calling a shot.
Oh, okay. If the spike landed, it would have been sick, but unfortunately not going to be the case as we see him again back to this neutral. Oh, reverse up there actually gonna land. That was a little tricky.
He got
gentleman though, not gonna kill, but is gonna put Turbo in a pretty precarious situation. That down tilt will not actually 2-frame. It does not reach below the ledge against a lot of these characters.
Oh, shield!
Find the mark. But yeah, as you mentioned, that shield getting very, very low. This is anyone could take this with just a raw Falcon kick, honestly.
Lands the up B, pushing him all the way back. You know he's plotting something, nasty plot, but the raw down B, the Falcon kick to send him flying, and now Turbo's on his last stock.
Yeah, this color change may be doing a lot more than we gave it credit for. It's 160 on Narcotics. Not a lead anymore. The up smash finds the mark, and oh my goodness!
Emperor's new clothes.
Let him down!
Oh man, Narcotics with the Emperor's new clothes, trying to put on the Blue Sway choose and move and groove. Will get hit with the Raptor Boost. Will get that chain started, but now Turbo's on the other side. Kick not coming out fast enough. Narcotics, though, has the damage lead. 46-75. See what he can make happen. Up air bridge is happening.
And it's a little too high for that to confirm into itself, but gonna find the ledge there.
Oh!
Turbo looking to end it all in 2 here, while Narcotics trying to stay alive in this set, looking for the down air. Not quite gonna find it. Not gonna find the gentleman this time either, but Uppy setting off stage. Turbo getting the advantage here, looking for the spike. Not gonna find it. Both of these re-grabbing ledge here. Very serious situation on the ledge there.
Oh, he tripped!
Able to make it off safely.
Oh my goodness, they're looking for it. Both of them having very similar ideas and how they're going to execute it. Uppy from traded, but it's the up smash through the platform. Turbo will take down Narcotics, getting a 2-0 for DePaul.
Emperor's new clothes, indeed. That game significantly closer, significantly more of a nail biter. I'm so glad this didn't go to game 3. I don't think my heart could have taken it.
I'm telling you, these Falcon mirrors, they just take your lifespan away the more you watch them. Holding your breath, gasping every second as Turbo, a little bit of a blunder there at the start and really good capitalization by Narcotics to push the tempo and, get the better of these trades. But in the end, to borrow a phrase, it's Turbo time, baby.
Absolutely. It was absolutely Turbo time at the end of the day. Big stomp knee. Gonna find that. Those can be a little bit tricky. They're very, very DI-able in this game. It's not quite as consistent. He doesn't have quite the same trick as he does in the same melee, so you really do have to be facing in the right direction. You also have to make sure you're, facing the closest edge for that knee to make sure it's confirming and killing, although, at that percent, I don't think it matters quite as much, but still fantastic stuff coming out from Turbo. But, hey, fantastic stuff coming out from Narcotics as well, making that second game a lot closer, and not letting the first two stock, just get the better of them.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. It was so close to going to a game 3. Like, I want to make that a very emphatic point. It was just a few seconds away from going to a game number 3. Both of these competitors played all the way to their limit. Narcotics, unfortunately, not able to go further beyond, tap into that Ultra Instinct and push it to the game 3, but good job on Turbo for getting the 2-0. So now it's a 2-0 back and forth. 2-0 for Wolf Detta in the first game, 2-0 for Turbo in game number 2.
Oh yeah, that does that. Yeah, that does that.
You gotta watch some toes.
Tension there, gonna catch that, but honestly, with that spacing, might have caught anyways. That hitbox is absolutely massive. I'm a little sad we didn't get to see the 2 frames come out because that down air hitbox is also absolutely huge, fantastic 2-framing tool, but no one able to quite find it in this one. Yeah, is this a shield drop or a shield poke?
He jumped.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jumped out of shield and caught slipping. Ay.
Oh wow, what a explosive set for our second set of the day. But we're gonna be heading into the third one shortly here. Let me check the chat. Looks like we have for DePaul, we have Treadmill on another Greninja. I'll see a lot of repeat characters tonight. Okay. And on the other side of the stage is going to be Stinky 3 on Bowser. Okay, this is going to be a matchup. I think very important. I think very important to keep in mind. Looks pretty one-sided on paper, right? Greninja, one of the combo characters of the game, one of the more comprehensive, I should say, combo characters in the game. Feels like they have strings for just about every single situation in the game, but important to keep in mind, again, pretty awful out of shield, right? It gets pressured very easily if you can kind of lock that frog down. It's very hard for them to get out, and Bowser, definitely the character to do it, right? These big sweeping hitboxes that up B out of shield, if anything is misspaced slightly, you're eating percent. That Flame Breath can lock you into half of a stage. I think there's something to be said for the Bowser here. I don't think it's necessarily just, all said and done on paper. What do you think, Crow? Hit me with it.
This is Stinky 3, though. The man makes miracles happen. I'm not going to front. Oh, man. It's supposed to be, the worst matchup, right? It's, one of the worst ones, but... we'll have to see as we are getting into it off the bat. Stinky 3 is not having a fun time already. Treadmill on the Starburst Pink Greninja, going pretty crazy off the bat. Looking to get as much damage.
Yeah, not going to get much further trouble on the big gentleman. Oh, all right, here come the confirms. Wow. That down actually going to send off stage, and there's the Flame Breath. That's like 20% in its own right. Up smash covering the roll. Like I said, if this character can get you locked down into a corner, Greninja really just doesn't, unfortunately, have too many answers outside of that movement to get out of it. And Stinky 3 absolutely abusing the fact that Treadmill is really not going to be doing much outside, out of shield.
Yeah, it's going to be very tricky. Oh no, he lands side B. That could be... Okay, managing to lift through there. Aqua Jet to get back. I mean, well, look, this is very high potential, looking for a crispy fried frog right now. Stinky 3 can look to make it happen, exert his Force King Koopa, but not safe enough from the Ninja Frog starter. This gotta be a Protein Greninja. It has to be.
What?
Protein Greninja. Okay, so for my Pokemon nerds out there, so all Pokemon have abilities, but they also have hidden abilities or egg abilities.
And we're going to Google.
Everybody wants, like back when I think it's Sun and Moon, when this gen came out, everybody wanted a Protean Froakie because Protean, it changes the Pokemon's type to match the move that it's using, so you can get that stab bonus. So, you know, Greninja was top tier because of Protean. It just makes your stuff extra.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? Who's getting caught up in looking at these Pokemon abilities and not even looking at the game in front of me? Is basically an even game here. Oh my goodness, Fastball actually causing Sticky through the stock and quickly holding down past the ledge there will cause you to not grab it. Big side B though, going to add on another 20%-ish. Not going to get much for the Flame Breath. Another get-up attack. I feel like Treadwell is getting away with a lot of these, but we're going to see if Stinky 3 can keep them off stage. So far, so good. Big forward air. I imagine forward air is not going to kill anymore, but looking for the up B, not quite going to find it. And this is a pretty scary situation.
He's going to push him farther. Okay, he will land actually, but immediately gets grabbed upon landing. Shield, better hold that boy. Wants to even this up as quickly as possible. Treadmill will definitely run away with this and take this all the way off stage. Okay, up B this time will land it. Ooh, baby! Oh, baby! That's a lot of spikes.
Hey, that's the classic, right? Jump out of the Bowser up B because you're like, okay, I don't need to protect this. He's going to grab the stage. I'm just going to jump out and then, bam, run straight into down air, right? Quick work of that stuff.
Absolutely quick work. Making it happen. And let's see how well he can do with the substitute. Wow! Gonna send him sky high, flying all the way off, and yep. Treadmill gonna take that one.
Be honest, Crow. Did you, Hold on, I want to watch it one more time.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna, you know... Yeah, do you tech that?
Nah.
Oh
my god.
I think I could, just because Greninja's counter is slow, but maybe not on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, on Wi-Fi it definitely is. If I was on, if we were right next to each other, hard maybe. Because we're on Wi-Fi, absolute no.
Yeah, I think unfortunately get a little bit of Wi-Fi diff, but hey, Stinky 3 keeping it close in a matchup that's supposedly very, very bad. Again, like I mentioned, I think we saw it a lot. Right, we saw a lot of that damage getting racked up when Treadmill was just stuck in the corner. Sometimes that's just a thing Bowser can do to you. That wall of forward airs combined with throwing in just, you know, mixing up the timing, mixing up the movement, mixing up your spacing, can do a lot to just keep that character in the wall. Big up tilt, looking to jump out of shield there, not quite going to find it.
Yeah, I really feel bad for Stinky because I feel like he did not do that SD. This might have been his game number 1 because it got really close in areas where it should not have, and you'd have to think if it was the stock up, it would have been something different. But that was then, this is now. We are on to game number 2. Can Mr. Stinky bring it back, or is Treadmill going to make him run the mile a little bit longer? And for a treat.
Interesting stage choice coming out against the Greninja specifically. I mean, this character has a lot of platform extensions, plus getting caught up. Lowering it makes a lot of these combos a lot more easy to perform compared to Pokemon Stadium 2. Plus, as well, you know, a lot of these extensions you can get off these platforms. Looking there, I mean, just right there, we saw the drag down up air. Looking for more of them.
Oh man,
taking the damage at this point, and yeah, this is what the character does.
Yep. Combo starter, combo extender, making it happen. But a big old fist But King Koopa sends him all the way across the other side of the stage. Going for a point blank up B. Wait, does that help him? Did that help him a little bit? I felt like that drafted him up a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does draft you up a little bit, but also I think Stinky 3 would have made that regardless. Just glad we didn't see that fast fall down time come out to miss the ledge. But 152, this is where Bowser does his best work, right? Oh, that's gonna do it. Yeah, quick F tilt, gonna seal away the stock.
Yep. And just when we were praising him, he just falls a little bit flat. Let's see how we can recover. Maybe shore up the stock difference. Treadmill now. 3-2. Looking to get DePaul all the way there to that point cap. And he's on a good track to do so.
Absolutely. I mean, 125 on Treadmill. Treadmill has barely landed a hit, and the percents reflect on only 9% on Stinky 3 on the second stock. Looking to close this out with a big up tilt. I'm going to find it. It's basically an even game at this point. Only 9% on this Bowser, but right now, I would say you got to look out for that early percent bread and butter combos as we see 30%, 40% already, 41. That does damage. 41%, make that 52, right? These numbers are just going to keep going up for Stinky 3 until probably about 100 to 120 is when we're probably going to see Stinky 3 stabilize, get back to a neutral situation, but kind of proving me wrong here, looking for it a little early, big down B, looking for something a little bit cheeky, getting the...
Oh no,
my goodness. Yeah, that would have been an absolute theft
he did it again!
Had that landed, but unfortunately not going to quite find enough of a launch to get the stock.
Oh wow, I thought it was side B from Stinky that landed. There it is. It's going to be a lot of damage, fat damage. Not quite putting him over the 100 yet, though. Yeah, up tilt again, not going to land. Ooh, wow, Treadmill really trying to put a stamp on this. And he will get that stock, bringing it to 1-2, but he's in a very scary situation. Running from King Koopa right now, trying to do as much damage as he can before he eventually will fall from the stock, because it's almost an inevitability at this point. Side B off the side of the stage. Good DI, allowing him to live there.
Yeah. 123 though. This up B not going to do the trick, but just stacking on more damage, making it even easier for Bowser to kill. I think a forward air from center stage will now kill as well. Maybe hearing me, looking for that forward air as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a claw swipe, and yeah, absolutely, that will do the trick. 45% on a Bowser. This is basically an even game, I think.
Unless he gets the stack going. Hits him with 3 back-to-back up airs. Put him at 75 now. Still doable. I think he's not quite out yet, unless he gets tagged with that string. This time will not aid in his recovery. Will aid in his finality. Treadmill gets another 2-0 for DePaul.
Just double checking here. 2-2 is 4. Another 2 is 6.
Yep.
Is that 18? I think we're mathematically eliminated here. 16. I do think. Oh, okay. So we need two double 3 stocks from Seton Hall to even just tie the game, honestly. Not looking too hot for Seton Hall in the points department right now, but we still got some more smash to play, still got some more practicing to do at the very least, so still worth it to put your best out there.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, Seton Hall. Ball is 100% in your court. It was a very, very admirable job from Stinky 3. Honestly, there were times where I thought it might have gone his way, but unfortunately, Treadmill on the Strawberry Starburst, managing to make it work, getting more points in the pocket of DePaul than him, the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, great stuff from Stinky 3 for making that matchup not look nearly as bad as maybe we're used to seeing it. Again, like I said, I think the pressure was really good in a lot of these situations, but I think maybe getting a little too antsy to pull the trigger on maybe like these up tilts, right, and some of these slower moves on Bowser. I think maybe just a little bit more patience. I feel like we saw this played like you would play a Ganondorf in this matchup, right? You have to go for those as Ganondorf, but Bowser does have the luxury of having that mobility and having a lot of these safer moves than some of these other heavy characters. So I think we have the time, for to be patient in these situations and not just pull the trigger, on these really strong kill moves. Just like you can just play it out, you can just feel out the neutral, and if you need to, you can just forward air until it kills. Like that is an absolutely viable strategy from Bowser, considering how much that can cover at the ledge. So, unfortunately, not going to be enough.
Yep. Unfortunately, not enough. Let's get moving on to game number 4 here. Hopefully, Seton can get some points on the board. It's Blobman, the 35th Blobman himself. Blobman, number 35.
1 through 34 were taken, so unfortunately had to go to 35. Maybe they were born in 1935. Who knows? I don't know why I went to that, but hey, on the Cloud. Hey, Cloud's got a back area, and
this is true.
And that's the guy. That's the character. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Cloud lately. I've been. I feel like as a player, my neutral has improved a lot, so I can now enjoy the intricacies of a lot of the Cloud play, because I think looking at it, you go, okay, he's just gonna a wall of back airs and run around and charge limit, but there's a couple intricacies there. I'm excited to see what the neutral looks like from Blobman 35. You can definitely play the I'm throwing back air 30 times in a row, but you can also, you can play a lot of bait and punish with this character, right? Some of these hitboxes look a lot safer than they are, and some of them look a lot, not as safe as they actually are, or vice versa. So we're gonna have to see how Blobman chooses to approach this, but Icona is coming in next for DePaul on
the Young Link.
On the Young Link, right?
Young Link, because every time DePaul plays, they love to do this. They'll play Wolf Data and Icona, and it's hilarious because you're like, they're Link players. Which one are you gonna get? It just depends on whatever order they go. And so Icona's gonna jump in here on the Young Link. That's a lot of projectiles.
A lot of projectiles, but you gotta keep in mind.
A lot of projectiles.
You absolutely gotta keep in mind though that Cloud backer is gonna slice through pretty much every single one of them. And pretty much any Cloud aerial is just gonna render all of those projectiles like basically useless, right? I mean, they're light. They're not like transcendent projectiles. It's not Crown, right? You're at a place where Cloud does not necessarily have to respect a lot of these B button moves that are coming out from Icona. So I mean, I think we could definitely see Blobman just stick the neutral right. You absolutely keep center stage. Young Link is happy to sit in the corner and throw projectiles all game, sure, but you have to get something out of that. And if you're not getting anything out of it, you're just leaving all this advantage to Blobman.
Well, let's hope Blobman can have as much of an advantage as possible as we're getting started onto it. And off the bat, there we go. It's the boomerang that annoys me the most. Fire arrows, all right, cool. Bomb, all right, cool. But it's that pesky little boomerang that has so much hit stun on it, and you're like, how? As we see it kind of off through the races, getting to a quick 41, but just a few hits from Blobman basically tie up the percentage.
Yeah, I think, oh, big up B coming up. Gonna not find the up air, actually looking for the DI maybe. Another up B coming up, and unfortunately gonna miss the mark there. We do limit on deck, and then lost to the bomb, actually. Looking for the limit blade beam there, not gonna find the mark now. Despite the fact that Cloud has that fantastic up B out of shield, I think you're holding shield and hunkering down really is a last resort for this character. You really don't want to be caught in those situations. And I think Icana's doing an absolutely great job of keeping Blobman immobile and on that platform as that big down air coming out, gonna steal away that first stock from Blobman, and Icana already putting up another point for DePaul. I think that's, or actually no, not quite yet, but putting up a stock at least on the way to putting up more points for DePaul.
Yeah, putting him up as many as possible. Like I said, Icana's just so good at being annoying on this Young Link. So good at pressuring. So good at using every single form of utility and every single form of projectile. And even the limit being charged means nothing at this point, because Blobman just cannot get in and do the damage.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that was on purpose or not. Not gonna find anything for it. Had that landed, definitely would have been the stock. That bomb is not gonna do the trick, as that ledge snap is pretty good, but that fire arrow into the up air will do the trick. Only 94% on Icana and 2 entire extra stocks to work with. Carl, I'm not liking the looks of this one so far for Blobman.
Yeah, it's a little scary for the boy. Not gonna front. The man is not having a fun old time, and I mean, I alluded to it. We had talked about how they need the double 3 stock to get this done. This is not going to be the case here. It's looking like Icana's going to do the double 3 stock dance in this situation. He just has everything layered so perfectly. The fact that he layered down air, launching him up into another boomerang is just like, oh yeah, this guy plays a lot of Young Link to know how to do this perfectly. And Blobman, not been successful in getting anything in return.
Yeah, not really not able to find a lot of stuff, and I have a couple notes as to why, but for now, we're just gonna watch Icona seal away that game. Hey, heard me and was like, hey, I'll give you some time to talk about it. And that will actually, I think, eliminate Seton Hall mathematically. We said double 3-stock was required, but not from DePaul. So just a little bit of styling happening there. I think a lot of Cloud players, as I've been learning the character, get caught up in that stage of just swinging the sword around. They forget to move. I think that's I think that's the thing Blobman is really struggling with this match, right? Even right there, we forward tilted and we shielded, right? And then we jumped in place and then landed back down in the same spot. This character has a lot of mobility. You really do have to be moving around with Cloud. The reason these aerials seem so hard to punish is just because of how much that character can move in space with these back airs.
Yeah, and that's one thing I definitely did not see is the movement options that were available from Blobman. Not, teching when he definitely could have. Double jumping in spaces he probably should not have double jumped. It's just more reps in, more practice in, getting that matchup knowledge. But it kind of played this to perfection as they're just going to go right back into it. And it looks like we're going to small battlefield, I believe. Yeah, here we are. Okay, let's see what Blobman can get done. Or is it kind of going to make this a quick and easy little 2-0?
Already trying to make it go 52% on Blobman. It's been 10 seconds. I kind of calm down as we see the forward throw coming out. This could be the stock here. Big Nair. That is the stock. Oh, we have limit actually. We're going to make it back to ledge here, but what we do afterwards is going to be the trick, and that early uppie is not going to work.
Wow.
Less than 30 seconds, we're already down a stock. Maybe Icona realizing that we were running a little bit behind schedule, trying to speedrun this set, as Blobman just seems absolutely lost.
Yeah, he's trying to push it all the way through. He's like, all right, let's get this over with. I got dinner plans. Let's get moving as now they're just toying with me. Okay, Blobman, let's see what he can do. He can get in anything at all.
Okay, so maybe he heard me talking about that over in a fast one. He's like, oh, you want it slow? I got you. We can sit here.
We can slow it down a little bit, play a little back. Not just peppering them with these spicy arrows.
This is the unfortunate reality of the situation that Blobman has been put in. Icona has absolutely zero incentive to approach, and I've said it for a long time. It's my personal philosophy. If someone is ahead and they are not, they have zero incentive to approach you, right? And it's like, oh my goodness. Big conversion coming out. Not we're going to find it. And this limit is going to basically guarantee that Blobman gets back to stage. This was caught by the bomb forward air. Only 39% still on Icona, making this even faster than the first game.
Yep. I mean, the few seconds he decided to put out there, just firing off some arrows, testing his bowstring strength, definitely going to reduce the total time of this. But all the same, Icona, full control, full advantage. Just come out so fast. How do his small arms have such good draw strength? I don't understand it.
Hey, listen, when you're firing arrows your whole life, you get used to it.
I mean, yeah, I did archery for like 3 years.
And you should be able to do that
now. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, no. even on a compound bow, I would not be doing that.
He's not even using it. That's a piece of wood in like fishing line.
Now out back.
Made it.
Made it.
This big back air. Not quite gonna do the trick here, but what on that Beyblade man? Looking for the charge down smash at ledge. Yeah. Again, Blobman just trying to make this not a triple 3-stock, I think, at this point. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say, right? No. We're just seeing Icona will just walk all over Blobman. It just feels like nothing that they can do about it. And I mean, for what it's worth, it is definitely hard to move around in this matchup, but
he can do it. I believe in him. Take the stock. Take the stock. I don't think he's taking the stock.
I don't think so either. Wait, hold on a second. We don't know who won. Oh, it's Young Link.
Sure?
Okay,
Okay, got you.
It was Young Link that won.
Got you.
In a double 3-stock, through DePaul. I mean, yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know if Blobman is a Cloud player. If they are, I'd like to imagine that they're newer to the character. Again, I think For what it's worth, it is very hard to move around in this matchup. You have to be really
Yeah.
precise in your jumps, and you can't just, like, be carelessly jumping around and throwing out aerials, but still, I mean, Blobman, you just gotta get those feet moving. Just anything is better than sitting there and eating the projectiles from across the stage and shielding them. I mean, if you're shielding from that far away, Cloud has absolutely nothing you can do about it, and you're just gonna lock yourself in a cycle of repeatedly getting hit by these conversions anytime something lands.
Every single time, without fail, it will land and it will make you sad and make you cry. And unfortunately, Blobman 35 is gonna be pretty crying tonight. Good stuff by Ikana as normal. But yeah, like we said, DePaul University locked in for the win. Sitting pretty, a bunch of points. And I do believe we already have our next matchup figured out.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have Kookie coming in for DePaul on
Okay.
Palutena versus on the other side. Cookie? Oh, Cookie, my bad.
Cookie.
Versus for Seton Hall, we're gonna have Arc coming in on the Pithra, as Crow likes to call it. Aegis, as everyone else likes to call it.
It's Pithra, baby.
Listen, I'm in the Pithra camp, but I also relinquish to the masses. You know, I just call them
it's
Aegis.
Aegis. Oh, it's Aegis.
Just easier.
It's Aegis. I'm like, look, shut up. You didn't even play Xenoblade. Get off my back.
Listen, I did not.
It's a lot of hours spent. A lot of hours spent. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm saying is Rex is like the chattiest of chat of main JRPG characters. I just want people to know that. And I definitely will be getting the upcoming Xenoblade 3 DLC because the man married all of his swords and got them pregnant. Like, I don't...
What?
It's just literally, you can't top that in level of anime BS. Like...
Did you say he... Hold on. So he married...
Alright, boom. So... I don't know if I can spoil this because like there might be people watching.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't spoil it for people watching.
I'll save it for later, but let's just say the man is very gifted.
I can't make these jokes on stream, Crow. Stop setting me up for them.
PG-13. We can do slight innuendos.
He gets the swords pregnant. They can. I thought they were like robots. I don't know anything about Xenoblade.
No, they're
or biology, I guess, for that matter.
They're completely fertile human beings.
I don't want you to hear you describe the swords as fertile.
Look, it's not my thing.
That's not what I wanted to
I'm gonna
hear.
say it's not my thing at all. But like, it's just the fact that
no, but you said it. It's now your thing.
Like,
it's immortalized. Clip it,
Look,
ship it, put it on Twitter.
Absolutely not. I don't need anybody coming to my DMs saying
the swords are fertile. Hey, we've got a goddess versus two very fertile swords.
Man, listen.
Oh, there he is, the father of their children.
The deadbeat dad himself. All right, anyway, back to the game. They're green, mean fighting machines, Beetleborgs. Oh my god.
Pregnant Beetleborgs.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness. Hey, no, this is. Sorry, I really got up there for a second.
Ooh, yeah.
This is gonna be a battle of yesterday's top tier versus today's top tier, right? Palutena, definitely still a top tier.
Definitely still in the top.
But
definitely still in the top. Yeah.
you know, I think Aegis has largely taken the slot that we think Palutena used to inhabit, right? Of just the easy to pick up. You know, there's deep pool of knowledge you can do with the character, but also if you play them very simply, you can also do the same thing. I think Aegis has largely taken that spot, right? You can very much just swing the swords around and do okay, but if you really want to do well with the character, you got to not get hit by that down throw up air at only 50% Cookie is, ooh, give him a little teleport cancel too.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot you can do with Aegis, but again, you can just play very simply and pretty much do okay, but Cookie all over Arc in this matchup.
Yeah, Cookie definitely knows how to play Palu, and that's really good because Palu, like you said, covers so many situations very well in the right hands. And honestly, this matchup, I was a little worried at first that he might succumb to the pressure that Art can put off, especially with the Mithra side of things. But Cookie's doing pretty well. Expert analysis says Cookie is goated with the sauce. Good shielding off all of that, and just a grab to top it off, and yeah, just gets the neutral airs going.
Yeah,
has the combos.
Air model actually covering the character switch too. Really smart stuff from Cookie there.
Yep.
I'm sure just kind of going through the red butters at that point within there. Big down air, but not going to quite find much else for
Nothing
it.
to capitalize.
Nothing
to capitalize. Oh,
so many rolls, so many air dodges. Arc is scared.
Yeah. Definitely feeling the heat right now, and it's not from the blade she's off-putting. Cookie sitting at 126% and not lost their first stock. Even after that slash, no follow-up from Arc. Okay, forward throw. Has to go for something. Goes for the downer from Pyra now. No, this is the matchup knowledge may be lacking a bit here. Maybe, like you said, the confidence just not there as the reflect is there. Counter, like, has so many options to work with. Does Palutena, the goddess of light herself. Showing these young upstart waifus who's the real boss.
You're all over the place tonight, man. You called him Fertile, you called him waifus. I don't know what's up with you, Crow.
Look, one too many Red Bulls. What can I say?
Oh, there you go. 175 on the spell theater. We're gonna see if Arc can take a stock before this game goes down, but
can't
no,
do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Cookie's gonna get the 3 stock, and yeah, that's hashtag goddess things, I guess.
You know, when I said double 3 stock, I didn't mean DePaul, but that's
I did not mean DePaul.
We're at 3 out of 4 already. You might as well finish it out. I mean, yeah, I think Arc honestly having the exact same problem as Blobman, right? Just kind of looking a little lost on the sticks there. This character needs to move a little bit more, needs to get those hitboxes out, needs to look for those bread and butters, and just feeling a little lost.
Yep, a little bit lost, and unfortunately Cookie will send you to the Reaper if you don't know the way, and just playing really good fundamental Palutena. Like, I can say they had really good spacing, but you know, you just watch it back and you're like, oh yeah, this person, they've played this matchup before, and the other person has not played this matchup before. So good job on Cookie to get that. 175, like they're like 180 or 175. Yeah, 175 by the end of that.
Yeah, I mean, it came down to Arc just couldn't find hits with the Pyra, right? Yep. I mean,
Which is
Mithra
crazy.
Came out so much, but like, if you're not secure those kills with the Pyra, that's gonna happen. You're gonna get those really awkward high percents, especially if you're not really going off stage or getting the the neutral Bs or the forward smashes to really secure those stocks. You gotta hit the stuff with Pyra, and if you're not. Yeah. You're just going to get into this awkward situation of waving your glow wand around, but not actually doing much with it.
Waving your glow wand around. Yeah, I mean, it's just really interesting. The fact that you're having to say, oh, wow, he can't land a hit as Pyra, or oh, wow, he's not able to land a hit as Mithra is crazy to me, considering how well this character is able to start combos and get hits in and get little chips in before they just do full-on fat damage. And, like, it really does show that, yeah, there might be some nerves happening or lack of matchup knowledge, because they should be all over Palutena, like 100% rush down, do as much possible damage. But Cookie just better on the day, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's maybe some nerves, matchup experience, character experience in their own right, or just haven't doesn't have quite the depth of Smash knowledge in general that Cookie has. Whatever it is definitely showing us Arc already off to another rough start in this game. 50% as Cookie is looking to just looking for another 3 stock. I think.
Look for the back airs. Okay. Ooh, maybe could have continued that aerial combo up, dropping it. Cookie able to get back down, and just okay. Not quite the maneuver you want to go for there right on stage. Grabs. Flare lands. Perfect timing on that. Wow. And yeah, once again.
And another one. Oh, okay, relax.
Relax. Whoa. I get it. We get it. Skill diff. Okay, whatever. Usually are going to land. This is time. And Cookie definitely feeling themselves. Dash attack in. 2-3. Oh, wow. Spot dodge immediately. Good tech. What a tech. Cookie's so good. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's damage. That's damage. All right. Arc going to be in there. Oh, no. Once again, turned around on, and oh, my God. What a perfect landing. The charge shot off. And Why do we have a new Kid Icarus game? Who do I need to yell at? Sakurai?
Sakurai, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, that's Quantum Sora. Yeah. At least give us.
He's not making smashes anymore. So, oh wait, hold on.
Oh, hold that thought. Has the Pyra. Oh, blazing in lands. Oh, no follow up though. Off stage. Oh, the counter though. Cookie was ready and waiting. Oh, that's two. Maybe he can get a third. Went for a little too early. Ooh, dodges the forward smash. No prominence for you, babes. And that'll be another kill. Cookie at 127 though, looking a lot more immortal than Goddess right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is. Hey, last game we saw the percent go up to 180, so could definitely see the same happen today. Again, finding maybe a couple more hits with that Pyra than we saw last game, but unfortunately not enough. That neutral B is not going to do the trick. I mean, 144 on Cookie going through normal, got up into that Pyra side B, but still not going to do the trick. You gotta land the kill moves at this point.
Oh, that should be it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No double 3-stock to end this.
All right. Arc says nobody 3-stocks me twice in a row. Managing to get at least one stock off of Cookie before they can go down, unless this is the start of a miraculous Rocky 3 comeback. Not too sure. Okay, good air dodge. What?
Okay.
Crap, what's going on here? I'm so scared.
Hold on. All right, so that's 2. I could definitely. All right, let's go, Arc. Okay, let's go. All right, let's relax over here.
Hold on.
That's not going to be it. Actually, opting for the dash attack there. Just opting for the quick hit as opposed to throwing out a kill move on the end of that side bait. Right now, I was going to say Arc actually avoiding the hits pretty well, but unfortunately going to just hold shield right into that Nair up tilt. And that is going to be the end of the match. DePaul leading Seton Hall a lot of points to 0.
A lot of points to 0 indeed. 2-0 after 2-0 after 2-0 after 2-0. 5 2-0s. Wowzers. And yeah, there's not much analysis to be done about this match. Cookie just playing better. Shout out to Arc for not getting double 3-stock though. That's the important thing.
I mean, yeah, this was I don't know.
Yes.
I don't want to harp on it too much because I mean, if you're Seton, you're definitely not feeling great about this. So I feel like there's no point in really dragging the point, beating the dead horse. But yeah, absolutely dominant performance coming out from DePaul here. Looks like we actually are going to have an interview coming out from them shortly, but it sounds like it's going to be Turbo though. So stay tuned for that. But
cool.
Yeah, I just don't know what else to say. That was
I totally understand.
Disgustingly dominant.
Totally understand. Yeah, the dominant display of force by Cookie, which is an hilarious sentence, by the way. But
oh yeah, slipping past that was a little weird.
It's just a little slip. Yeah, showing the Goddess is good.
Yeah, they also Cookie Land finding so many of these nair to up tilt conversions. I feel like you gotta looking for the grab there.
No,
hey, you just gotta get out of there. I don't think you have the frame data to punish that.
A roll away would have been good. Shield spot dodge immediately after that. Attempt to parry. You're not getting away from that situation unless you just parry out of it or dodge out of it. But yeah. We'll be back. We got an interview with Turbo. This is victorious DePaul. A 30. Oh my god. It's a 30 bomb. Oof.
It was a 30 bomb, yeah.
Oof.
Hey, don't go anywhere though again. Like Crow just mentioned, got a Turbo interview coming up, so gonna take a short break and then get that to you real quick in just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, everybody. It is that time again for the post-game interview. I am Crow, that is Cap, and we are joined by victorious Turbo from DePaul University. First of all, congratulations on the victory today. Very well earned, very well deserved.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about everything?
We're feeling good. We've had a really good season so far, still staying undefeated, and going 11-0 now in our record. It's just proving how dominant of a team we are, and we're gonna keep that dominance going on through the rest of the season. So.
I think dominant, you might be a little bit underselling it though. 30-0. This is at least the biggest sweep I've seen. I don't know about you, Crow, but this was pretty dominant. Honestly, I usually we have a second to think about some questions. I don't even know what to ask. Right? It was just so much. I guess what I'll say is I believe these characters are the characters we see a lot of these players play a lot of the time. I don't think we saw anything new or swapped up. How deep do the pockets go on some of these players in your roster, right? Are we looking at secondaries and counter picking for maybe if it finally comes up, someone gives you a challenge?
Cookie today, he pulled out specifically the Palutena. We normally see the Min, so he wanted to bust that one out today. I have a secondary that I have been cooking, so waiting to make that debut on one of these channels. And then everyone else, we kind of play a lot of different characters in friendlies, but sometimes we just don't feel confident in them, or we just want to go our mains that day just to show off, have a little bit of fun, and I think we all go like maybe 3 characters deep max, if anything.
Lovely. So you had mentioned the undefeated thing. I actually wanted to bring that up in a question. We literally have 3 undefeated teams in this league. It's UT Arlington, Wichita State University, and you guys DePaul. Yeah. And the only thing separating is like round win, stocks in between that. This is week 12. We still got a few more weeks to go. Once it gets to that playoffs, once it gets to that postseason, do you see you guys taking it all the way and getting ahead of both Arlington and Wichita State?
Only time will tell. We have a very stacked team this year, especially with players like Ikana and Floral really showing us what it is like to be a really good Smash player. And just, we go up against UT Arlington 2 weeks in a row during our split, so that's going to definitely change one of the undefeated titles. And it's definitely a match that we are, focusing a lot on because it's a very crucial one. Honestly, win or loss, we're going to take that, we're going to take what we learned from those sets and carry it into the playoffs. So if we do lose, we're at least knowing that we're going to put on one hell of a show for the run back.
I still got nothing. So I'm just gonna give you the nice soft outro. Anybody you want to shout out for this? Anybody you want to thank or any trash talk you want to do? Floor's yours.
No trash talk from me. But shout outs to my cousin Daniel flying out here from California, getting to see him. Shout outs to the rest of my team for playing amazing. Shout outs to Anna Nicole Smith. May you rest in peace. And yeah, that's all I got.
I love that so much. Thank you so much for joining us for a wonderful post-game interview, and you have a very wonderful evening.
Thank you. You as well.
Very humble in the win there, Crow. Very.
We love a humble king. Yeah. We love a humble king.
We stand a humble king. I'll say it.
Beautiful stuff. And yeah, 3 undefeated teams still in the standings. That can change real soon, and will change real soon in these upcoming weeks. And 30-0. DePaul University's kind of cracked. Not much else to say here. We are actually on track now, but we will be taking a break because we have one more series tonight. It's going to be pretty dope.
George Washington versus U Delaware. You're not going to want to miss that. Hey, stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, like Chris said, but we will be back with more Smash.